What's up, everybody?
What's good?
Ahoy.
Hello,
And
hello.
welcome to Behind the Chaos, where we're going to take the deepest dive into the cranial cavities of those dungeon masters whom you do revere so. Find your way into the holes, the crevices to the Cheddar mind. Find the posturing behind the chaos.
Yes,
Welcome, one and all. Sorry, I came in on one today. Everyone's welcome. How's everyone doing, my homies, homesteaders, and home sliced toast?
I'm
Talking to you, Matt.
I'm partial. I'm good.
It's
I guess.
partial.
I'm alive.
Great. Great. It's Tuesday. We get to do D&D stuff.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, D&D stuff today.
D&D
I've been
stuff today.
all in the D&D all day. Everything started clicking into place, and for anyone who's dungeon mastered on long term, it's such a good feeling. It's like you can feel those succinct sessions coming. So
What a feeling.
I hope I perform well in the coming months.
Whoa.
What is going on?
It didn't move us.
So I know you very organized folks have lists, orders. Where are we starting this week?
Gnome Thugs, episode 15, A King's Adieu.
We opened on a Gnome Thugs.
Mm-hmm.
Open on a Gnome Thugs.
Just as we will next month.
Okay, there we go.
Perfect.
So recap, the King's Adieu. That was when it was the second to last one in Jest, right? When you guys all...
This
One
was
second.
where Red
I
Cleft
can look at
and
my
Torben was introduced.
Okay, good. Okay, so it's the last couple in Jest.
I think this. Hold on. I can tell you. Uno momento, por favor.
Say it started at the end of the arena with us getting Kieran getting the hell up out of
Yeah.
there.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because Torben was the episode previous, and then this one was when you all started in the arena, the king had just fallen, and you spent the whole episode trying to escape Jest as the kingdom started rotating faster and faster.
Yes, this is where Gentario was questioned by the hobgoblins.
At the very end.
At the very end.
Yes.
Very end. Yeah.
I still have my notes from that night somewhere.
Does it say
I have
Gentario?
mine too.
No, in big, bold, scribbled in letters, it says they took his fucking legs.
I like how Rizzard seems really invested in this, but also playing both sides of it. He's like obviously upset, but also he's like, "Yo,
Let's see what Chez
come
wrote
up a
down.
little short, right?" Like he throws down with them.
Oh, at 1 hour 26, we had KPR radio in that episode.
Oh, what was that? What
Goodness.
was it? Chaotic Production Radio. Something along the lines. Yeah.
Chaotic Public Radio.
Yeah, Chaotic Public Radio.
Yeah, it was a play on NPR. Yeah.
And then also at 1 hour 37, we have Rarval.
Oh, goodness. What are we doing?
I did have a question for the beginning of that one. As we were all leaving that arena after everything just happened in the arena, at the very beginning of that episode, how were your characters feeling? Like, for instance, Acrazine, you just saw the statue of your brother, you know what I mean, and then had to walk away after almost stabbing this chick for just asking questions, you know what I mean? Like, where was everyone's mindset in that moment?
The Acrazine was fucked up. She was not okay. She really did not like having to leave her brother like that. Like that was really hard what she was doing and why she left the village that she had been staying in. was to go find her brother and find a way to save her home. So to leave him there and to kind of, she's grieving. She's grieving, but it's weird because she's got Kierna there too. So it's been weird for her, honestly.
Yeah.
I think Zarval's kind of at a standstill in his life at the moment because thinking he was going to be the next king or I don't know. The character as I play him, I start to feel everything I would imagine him feeling. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not only am I like really invested in it, but like I can start to see certain directions of where I want to take the character and where it's already going. So seeing my dad turn into stone with my stepmother doing that, it really opened my eyes. It was like, was this a good thing? Is this going to change the timeline now? Like who's the next in line? Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It's got so many questions in my head right now.
Well, I mean, obviously, there's not a line of succession so much as like a seizing succession.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He married and took that throne, but commentary on the situations here. I was waiting for you to really like blossom into your character because I know after our first couple sessions, you were like, some of you guys were like, for my next character, and I was like, pump the brakes. You don't even know this guy yet. You don't feel what they feel yet, and I want to get you there. I want to get everyone there.
Yeah, it was eye opening because I thought we were gonna be the ones to take over. You know what I mean? And take the king down. But I mean, the king went down after we pushed him. You know what I mean?
Right, but did you resolve the problem in the kingdom?
No, we left it as is, and it's in fucking turmoil.
Yeah, no, that was really hard. Like I know Akrazine was kind of like, we need to get the fuck out of here, but like as a player, it was hard to do that. Like, it wasn't easy. I definitely, as a player, wanted to stay, but at the same time, I was trying to look at it really logically. Like, we were gonna get killed. TPK incoming. Like,
I love the way that you guys went about it because truly, when you look at it analytically, you guys never won a fight in jest.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was so
No.
Gentario was so ready to get the fuck out of Gimmelgard.
Yeah.
We killed a wizard, and that was our biggest feat. And then
I killed a wizard. No,
Yeah,
wait, no.
Yeah, but we encountered that dude like what, 2-3 times?
Yeah.
So
Like it was rough. It was rough.
Yeah, it was the
You did
same
some
thing
good.
with Kilnarden. He
Yeah.
kept popping in and out, and then when I thought he was gonna die, he just disappeared, and I was just like, "Fuck, we
Yeah.
got to see him again." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was a very bittersweet ending, but it was amazing nonetheless
I mean,
because we fucked some shit up, but then we also gained a gnome, a gnome thuggy, or whatever you call them.
we gained
No,
two
me.
people.
We finally became the Gnome Thugs.
Yeah. So yeah, we with Sventel and Kierna tagging along now, we've grown.
Hey, we gained Torben. Don't forget about Torben,
Oh yeah, Torben.
Oh,
Yeah.
my slave.
my
Oh
friend.
God.
So it's been a hell of a journey. That one, I think, as we kind of like started leaving, and Kierna was like, I wasn't sure what Kierna was gonna do because one, I had just killed my brother, who was like her mentor, So I thought she was going to like trick us, and once Akrazine had her up the rope, I thought she was going to do
Dude,
something.
Akrazine didn't trust her at all.
Yeah, I was nervous.
Well, I mean, historically, there's a lot of reason in game why Kierna would not like just stick it out or like try and be the hard and fast ally for Kilmartin, and it was all kind of spelled out because there were no younger children at the arena,
Yeah.
which means, but you guys had already encountered a nursery.
Mm-hmm.
So Kilmartin did the same damn thing a third time and went and wiped all the chillins out before the games.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Point of order, though. I feel like this is important and has never been asked directly or seen on a map, so I will clarify. The Colosseum is part of the palace and not part of the capital.
So, my thoughts on that, where she inserted the fucking the spiral dial or whatever it's called. When she inserted that, it's like the overdrive section of it, like the main like key point maybe of it. Because in my head, I'm assuming it's wherever she planted it there. It's either the garden as a secondary or there, and obviously I don't know if there's a third or fourth, but I'm assuming there might be a couple more like key spots you could put that in to control certain things. Those are my thoughts as Gentario anyway. That's what he has in his notes.
Absolutely. I mean, in your notes, you can see that it's not just a two-dimensional dais. It's a three-dimensional thing that extends underground.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, but obviously there has to be a secondary point of activation because she activated it there in the arena or the palace, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just one of those. Yeah, that dial is very important to Gimblegard for sure.
My main question, it's more just like, I don't know if it's a question, but it's just I see we all left just as is. The fucking shit was turning. The queen disappeared.
We fucking got the hell out of
the slaves and all the captives. They're all there. You know
we helped some. You know what I mean?
We did. I like to think that, maybe somewhere along the lines, people are starting to realize that the king is dead and the queen is missing. I don't know if she's missing, but she disappeared out of our sight. So So now my thoughts are with the actual kingdom itself. Like, what are those people going through? What are they seeing? What's happening behind the scenes?
I wonder if Zarval could write a letter to Charles.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
That's a good idea.
And we can find out what's going on in Jest while we're gone.
Oh my god.
I really like that.
Chaotic Evol, everybody. There you go.
I'm getting deep.
Yeah.
I've got some hooks in there for Charles too, like a whole adventure hook, and Jest is still just floating there.
There's so much in Jest that I feel like we didn't do. It is honestly, I think it was a smart decision. I do, but I was scared.
Here we are, almost dead already.
Terrified.
Okay, what I mean? And then the fucking king decides that he wants to be 60 times bigger than what he originally is. So I was like, what is happening?
Bro.
I'd have whipped his ass. I don't give a damn.
So I was going this whole adventure in Jest for you guys to feel about as unprepared as fucking Will Byers in the Upside Down in season 1 of Stranger Things.
I was so prepared.
Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh god, keep running.
Yeah.
Basically. My question on that episode was at the very end. They came for me. They came for Gentario. First initial thoughts when they took me away in the mystery of what was going on.
I want to talk about this. So, as a player, I knew that it was time for Gentario to leave, but then other stuff happened within the group that made it make more sense for him to stay and come back, whatever. But that's why Accuracy was like, no, I think this is where we leave him. This seems like his deal. We'll let him deal with it. But then shit changed, and I was like, yo, let's go get him.
Oh shit, we need him because we had something.
Right, fuck.
Whoops. Yeah, where are we going to go get him?
But it was really hard to like leave Gentario there. Like he's definitely a part of the fucking crew.
What's up, Mono Slut?
Mono Slut.
Yo, so
I wanna
my
hear-
bit about that whole Gentario leaving is he came in as a guest initially. Like he wasn't. So I was definitely doing the DM thing of riding on your emotions in character and out. Because out of character, you were like, yeah, he's like, we all know that like our boy Nos is here for the long haul. But in character, it was time for him to go, and I just like kept you on the. I was just edging you on both sides.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all worked really fucking well. Really fucking well. And then,
What about y'all, Rizzy and Matt?
I don't remember with all of that episode. I think I disappeared at the end of it.
He wasn't there for that episode. He was absent,
Yeah.
which is
Okay,
Which-
okay.
As a character, I was like, nah, I'm ready to like fucking eat
Fight,
these
right?
goblins
Yeah.
fucking shin
Yeah.
bones or something.
It's like, bro, you're about to take my
And-
boy. Fuck you.
And then I as a player, I looked at my character sheet. I was like, fuck, Wizard the Wizard is not prepared for a full out fucking battle right now.
Yeah.
Right.
And there were so many hobgoblins. Like we saw the two initial, but then there was
Right.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
couple. When I saw that, I was like, maybe this is not a good fight that we should be in right now.
Like, I mean, to be fair, you know, everybody knows Wizard the Wizard can see things that nobody else can see when things can't be seen.
True.
Say that fucking 10 times
Yeah,
fast.
that's what I'm
Christ.
whatever. Theodore Rosen, get the fuck out.
So it was like, I was like, yeah, I mean, we could fight for Gentario, but I'm a fucking blind wizard, and these guys are probably just going to shoot me in my back, or Akrazine's going to be like, Wizard, you dumb fuck, get out of the way and shoot me in my leg or something.
I almost
To
killed
be
my
fair,
character.
Akrazine doesn't usually roll that bad when she's got her bow.
You had a bad
But
couple
as-
rounds on for sure.
As a player,
I've had a few like bad rolls, but not like
Yeah.
bad enough to shoot somebody I'm not trying to shoot.
as you know, as me myself, I was like, yo, bro, this shit is not about to go down. I'm gonna hit these motherfuckers with one of these motherfuckers with a magic missile fucking barrage, and I'm gonna like shoot them all the magic missiles right into their assholes, and they're all gonna fucking die. And
Yeah.
I was just like, you know, it's probably better to walk away from this one.
I almost didn't let him take me. I was going to attack him. And, like, the first swing, I'm like, shit. Like, at this point, I know they're a little bit quicker than me. I know they hit a little bit harder than me. So, like, Gentario's going to have to yield. Because if he doesn't yield, he knows he's going to die. You know what I mean? Because, like,
Yeah.
luckily, those first couple of hits didn't kill me. Thank God. But, no, it was one of those. Like, it was just,
Oh my god, that is a long message.
Whoa, what?
That's an ad.
It's definitely
Thank you for the ad. We appreciate you.
we appreciate it. Ad bot, guys.
Ad bot.
I was like, yo, why is it so
easy?
giant?
No, bro, just caught your stream. Can't stay long, so I dropped the follow. Wait, are we at 100
Wait.
followers?
Oh wait!
Hold on, is this real?
Did that just happen?
No, we're still at 99.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me refresh.
Oh,
Tom,
we got 99 followers and a bitch ain't one, bro.
Yeah!
I love it here. Oh, fuck.
Somebody put that-
well,
Yeah,
Tom
it's definitely
is
still at
in-
99.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. If you're real, thank you. If you're a bot,
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and
look,
Oh.
Mono did it for us. Thank you. Thanks, Mono.
So
Yes.
I want to ask about that episode. How did you guys feel about like the slowly accelerating like how did you feel about the slowly increasing CR on the dex checks? Did you guys
It was
figure it out?
terrifying.
I fucking hated it.
I just
Like-
wanted to leave this fucking town. Everything is stopping me from leaving this fucking town. I think Nat won.
Yeah, no, that's how Akrazine felt too. She was like, "We need to go. God damn
I just
it!"
want to leave. Oh fuck!
Now the whole place is a trap.
I wasn't sure like where you were going with that, to be honest. But then I started seeing like the progression slowly going up, and I was just like, okay, well, we're gonna die.
I'm in danger.
In danger.
He's like,
So-
why is the ground moving? That's not scary.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's
And
really scary.
And then
Yeah.
like not only that, like
We took a rest.
going back to like the spinning castle and everything, like I only had one thought, and I was just like, bro, I've seen movies where things have turned around and like a guy's like reaching out as it's spinning and he gets and I was like, what if us is gonna die right away? There's no
Yep.
escaping that fucking death. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I was shitting bricks. I'm not gonna lie. I was shitting bricks.
It definitely
there.
felt like the jumping off a moving subway train to like the platform between the like, oh god, and then when you miss the one, everyone missed the one. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna kill the party.
Yeah.
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 The only
that was
people who didn't
nerve-wracking.
miss it weren't at the table.
Yes, fucking AFK motherfuckers. You know what I mean? They were just like, oh yeah, we're gonna lollygag our way
Yeah.
through the spinning. And here we
They're
are. just
definitely
like,
meandering.
Oh
Right.
yeah, it was.
we
It was a traipse for them. I feel like.
there was so much shit that built up to that Gentario moment, to where I was just like, all right, are we done? Is this it? Like, we just experienced a whole lot of crazy
We
shit.
finally just took
You know
a
what I mean?
breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Gentario. And I was like,
Oh,
fuck.
no.
What is going on? So,
Yeah, when they said you go by Gentario or something, I was like, in my head, I'm like, oh, this is fine. And then he goes, you used to not be called that. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like,
Well,
this is where my lore drop happens, right? Fucking now.
yeah.
Lord out.
yo,
was
I
like,
wanted to
shit.
do it too because okay, behind the scenes, fucking Nos knew that his character was gonna not have legs.
Yeah,
So
at some
the
point in
whole
his life.
time, like with the spinning thing, I was trying to get him to be like, "Does it happen now?
And I was feeling that way too. I
Does
was
it
like,
happen
maybe
now?"
it's now,
And
man.
statues start falling. It's like, is it? Does it happen now?
Then it landed on my leg too, and I was like, and then no, I was like, oh god damn.
The whole time.
And then you took
That's
me and
great.
made me like wait a day or two before you actually confirmed, is this the moment? Like I'm sitting there like, what if this isn't the moment he's taking my legs? What if something
I'll
else
be
is
right
happening?
back.
Yeah, no, and instead I did a lore drop on you. Ah, love playing with those heartstrings.
Yeah, that was
I feel like that's what makes PZ such a good DM. Like he's
great
just
one. Great one.
he's really good at like just sprinkling.
Sprinkles.
It's a magic trick, really. It's like, hey man, watch this hand.
Watch this hand.
Watch this head as this other one is stabbing you.
Yeah, no. Let me get that scarf. You
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good turning point for the group because that was where I was starting to question things. I was like, do we fight? Do we die? Do we just walk away? And what made me walk away was because Gentario was there, and the whole section brought me back to the mimic room, where he was like, I'm here to save you. You are the one true king. And I was just like, he came and saved us, and now he's like, I will do anything to make sure you're okay. And when he was like, no, you guys go. Everything will be okay. I'm like, I know it's not going to be okay, but I'm going to listen to him because of what he's done for us. You know what I mean? So it was a hard moment to be like, okay, let me just walk away as you take my friend. You know what I mean? That was
There were lessons in Jess that ended there. It was that you learn to trust each other as a party, but also learn what you could beat and what you couldn't beat.
Mhm. Yeah.
Sorry.
Nothing that's bigger than us. No, you're solid. Behind the scenes on that one, you guys were my first good deed. Like I had done business still to survive within the city of Crestor, got comfortable with the main dude there, but like he still didn't really know who I was because I kept myself quiet. And I was living in the caves to save a dollar bill, you know what I mean? But then you guys showed up, and then there was that little bit of a connection formed in the serpent caves. And it was one of those, we did something really good. It felt really good to Jintario's spirit, and then overheard that you guys might be attacked, blah, blah, blah. But you guys were the first good deed that I thought I was going to do for fixing all the shit I did in my past, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then,
It was a beautiful moment. It was scary. It was tense. It was like that moment where like somebody's taking your loved one away and there's nothing you can do about it. You know what I mean? There's nothing. I was just like, what the fuck are we doing? I was so mad, but I was so like, this is what happens when we play, though. You know what I mean? Like PZ's storytelling, the way we react to everything, it all builds up to this, and then we're so into it. You know what I mean? To where like when that moment happened, I'm just like, I personally, as a human, like just the player, I don't fucking know what to do. You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do here? That was a huge turning point for a lot of us, and that made me realize that you know, like as random as it was that we got thrown together as a group, we managed to make it work. And seeing that we were going to lose one of the key components of our group made me just weary. I was like, are we going to see him again? What's going to happen? I totally forgot about the legs thing. You know, I was like, yep, he's fine. We'll see him again.
He's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
It took a lot in me to not be like, when is he going to say roll initiative? That's right. I'm ready. I wasn't ready. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Yeah, that was a beautiful episode.
For sure.
Any last?
I don't have anything else.
All
right, next.
Introducing to the seat for the first time, Chez.
Yes! All hail the mighty Chez!
All hail the mighty Chez and the Grail! Dude,
hi.
For those who missed it, Chez made her Kaotic Evol debut as DM for a Campfire Story, and it was one of the most memorable fucking stories that I can like.
I got so emotional.
Just say that it was one of my favorites. We've done a lot.
There was a knighting,
dude. So nobody saw that coming.
I really almost.
I didn't see that coming.
I did.
Oh my god! I'm so in it.
I got so emotional. Yeah.
So let's start off from the beginning. Let's a little run through if you want to give everybody a quick synopsis, Chez.
Okay, so the players were on the quest for the Cheddar Grail, which is the Holy Grail, but for Cheddar George, all hail the Winter God.
Hail Cheddar George.
And they ended up talking to this gigantic monster, which I'm really glad you guys didn't try to fight it, because that thing would have fucked you up. So
this reminds me when I met my first talking dragon in Skyrim.
So they answered the riddle, and then they had a puzzle room, and then they got to the boss fight, which was a giant cow minotaur thing, and a couple of minotaur skeletons, I think.
Yes.
And a minotaur. There were quite a fey monsters. I wanted to make it challenging.
Oh, it was challenging, all right. And I was scared as fuck. Why are there so many fucking BBUGs?
Because it's the Cheddar Grail. It's the most guarded artifact in all of Cheddar history.
It's a Kalmatar.
It is a Kalmatar.
Kalmatar, whatever. Anyway,
I was going with Moomatar.
I like that better.
Well, it took me like weeks to come up with it.
Okay.
This episode, so I'm just gonna be in the background.
What?
You guys made me feel so good about like my first time DMing and like just the whole thing. It was such a fucking blast. It's one of my favorite episodes.
For real.
What's up, Matt?
I had missed most of this episode. I got in on the last third or last quarter.
Oh,
of the episode.
okay. Yeah. I forgot a lot of us were
Gone.
preoccupied this month. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
That was
Shit happens.
Spring is sprung.
that was one of my favorite fucking characters to run.
It's all about posture.
It's all about
God.
that posture, man.
Let's
Gotta posture up.
fucking talk about this guy, okay?
And make sure that if the opponent misses you, that you thank him for showing up today, right? Because he's out here trying too.
Yeah, he was like, yo, it felt so healthy having coached like Centaur on the team. He's like definitely gonna keep us. Yeah, I was waiting for him to be like, don't make any mental mistakes. Like,
He was giving me like such fucking frat boy vibes. Like
Yeah.
like just college jock like fucking
It was so
Oh,
much
It was
fun.
great.
He was
And then
full
the
defense.
fact that like the way you rolled, the way you played, it was almost as if nothing was gonna phase you at all in that fucking that whole storyline. You kicked its ass. There was no
I
weakness
exhausted
in your
every
character.
checkbox. Every checkbox I exhausted. If we'd have kept going for half an hour, there would have been a lot of weakness. Because I exhausted every fucking ability I had.
It was a very shining moment, I think, for you as a character
I love it.
because it came out of left field and nobody,
It's so
you know what I mean? And then you're like describing it to us as of how you came about making this character, and I was just like, wow, like this dude, he dove deep for this one, and I was like, this is great.
really-
And I love
I
that
know.
that you and everybody else is really putting the effort in these one shots because it makes the story so much better. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
it's beautiful. But in that fucking story, that fucking line that killed me. What was it? Cows with straws? Are you mad? I fucking lost it. That was like fucking broke me, dude. Oh my god! You guys, yeah, everyone was doing such a good character, and I just fucking. It was so beautiful, so beautiful. And then
No,
yeah,
it really
yeah.
was though. It really was. Like it I had a lot of fun from like a DM perspective. Like the whole thing was great. It was so great. And like I felt like so nervous because I didn't really have much of anything like actually prepared. A lot of that shit was just like out of my asshole, literally.
You were
Just-
freaking out.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Like-
You're like, I'm nervous. I'm not ready. I'm like, it's fine.
I wasn't ready.
No, you were just great.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic. You did really well, for sure.
I want to talk about a few key points that I had jotted down. What made you go with a Cyclops gatekeeper? That was interesting.
I literally just looked in the monster manual for anything that was big and bad and had a shit ton of hit points and could fuck y'all up if you tried to attack it.
Okay,
That was
I'll
the
do
whole point behind it.
That-
I wanted
yeah.
you guys to have to answer the riddle.
okay.
I had 3
Wow.
prepared. I forget which one. Oh, the gold coin is what you guys succeeded on. Do you want to hear the other one that
Yes.
was lined up?
Ooh, secret riddle.
Secret tunnel.
I am not alive, but I can grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I have no mouth, but water kills me. What am I?
French fries.
No. No, no,
A plant? Or
nope.
Fire?
Fire.
ooh, good job, PZ. Yeah, that
I
was
think
you fucking dude. I hands down. I was like, yeah, this is her first rodeo. She's done this 1,000 times. You know what I mean?
No.
It was so fluid and beautifully fucking.
Yeah.
choreographed. Everything was just like wow. So and then like the pressure plates. What was your game plan behind that?
Basically, I kind of like lore dropped a little bit a couple days before the session with Cheddar George Day, April 12th, 0412, and then I like made it a whole throughout like the whole time you guys were entering that first room with the pressure plates. Everything was for 0412, 0412, 0412.
Ah,
Perfect.
I'd like to point out that 412 has been one of those numbers where I don't know if anybody believes in like numerology or whatever, but 412 way back in like 2015, 2014, it fucking stalked me for years, okay? And I saw 412 literally everywhere throughout the years. And then I eventually moved to Pittsburgh, which the area code is 412. So life is fucking weird, okay?
That's
life
crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, no, so Cheddar George Day.
You.
Cheddar George Day is April 12th, and that is when me and my cousin Lenore birthed Cheddar George is the best way I can put it. Okay, look, guys, we were completely sober. We were on our way to like DC to get mushrooms for this guy. That's another story for another time. So much.
That
more.
doesn't sound like a completely sober story.
No, we weren't even smoking. We didn't even smoke on the way up there. We were sober. And we started talking about like her DNA results and how they traced it back to the Cheddar Gorge, like cheese caves, whatever, right? Okay. and they have this guy that they found that's like really fucking preserved or whatever. He's 10,000 years old, and they called him the Cheddar Man. So then my other cousin Bella calls, and she's like, you know, what are you guys doing? And we're like talking about the Cheddar Man from Cheddar Gorge, and she said, who the fuck is Cheddar George? And that is how Cheddar George was born.
It makes sense.
Beautiful. And then now look, now it's part of the D&D realm forever. You know what I mean? It is
literally okay. If I'm like running, you know, driving, right, and I'm hitting a bunch of green lights, I'm like, yeah, Cheddar George is with me, right? But if I'm hitting all the red lights, Cheddar George is with my cousin Lenore. Like, oh, she must have him right now. It's cool.
What are you gonna say? Oh, my bad.
Reminds me of Orange Cats.
Yeah, it's a collective. It's a collective.
Nosneros, you were having something.
So with the questions, right? I got two things on this one. What if we would have got all of them wrong?
That's a good question.
TPK, bitches.
Pretty much. Like.
Second
I mean,
question.
I think for the sake of the story, I probably would have given you guys like a second chance, but with the same riddles.
Fair.
Okay,
fair.
got you.
And the second one, the exit tunnel was just a little bit further down by the bushes. Could we have found that tunnel without answering those riddles? Or was that?
To be honest, I have no fucking idea because I made that shit up right on the spot. Like I didn't think of an exit plan. That was just
perfect.
That's how it goes sometimes. That's how it goes.
Cows with
like,
straws.
Better write that down.
Mad?
Are you mad?
I didn't think of an exit plan.
Cows with straws.
I had riddles. I had hold on. I had riddles. The Cyclops Oracle, whose name, by the way, was the Big Cheese. I don't know if I said
that's
that.
great. No, you never did that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh shit.
And then I had the fucking puzzle room boss fight, and there's nothing else after that. After that, it was completely out of my ass.
Dude, the knighting of the squire, like, gotta touch on that, of course, before we leave. Holy shit.
So I was going to touch on that.
What a moment.
The entire episode was building to that moment because halfway through, I almost did it then. But I was like, because we kept picking on him, he was like, we were like, somebody said something. I don't know if it was PZ or somebody else, but he was like, you're not a knight, or I'll be a knight someday, I think is what you said, or something along the line.
Yeah,
I was like, someday. I felt so bad because here this guy is like, everything I did, he was like, "Oh yes, this guy is great. Make sure you singing songs." I don't know if you picked up the little notes of Monty Python, but there was, we sprinkled some Monty Python.
No,
it was beautiful.
Yeah, I loved it.
Okay, good, gotcha.
It was beautiful.
So that once he said that, I was like, wouldn't it be cool if we did that? But like, I kept missing an opportunity, or just like the opportunity never was there at that moment. And then as soon as he fucking pulled the thing, like you had stepped away, and I was like, what if we tried to pull this out? I was like, we're gonna lift him up, and he's gonna fucking take this thing out.
Okay, so I have to say something about that final room, right? Like after the Minotaurs were dead, I literally had no fucking plan for that. I just kept making shit up. Like,
It was perfect.
The minute you told us we could pull that fucking sword out, I was like, there's my moment.
yeah,
There's my
it's
moment.
like I was like, okay, sure, they're gonna pull a sword. Like that was not planned. None of that was fucking planned. I had Minotaurs and I had nothing else after. Nothing.
But here's the thing: is sometimes you get that inspiration in the moment. You have to be there. Like, you have to be in the situation, and then it just flows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it worked so beautifully. The minute he grabbed that, and
that was such a good moment in my heart.
I wasn't sure if he was gonna hand it to me, you know what I mean? Because he did all the work, basically. You know what I mean? So the minute he gave it, I was just like, you know what? Let's do this.
This is
and
it.
I was like, Chet, kneel before me. and
I loved it.
It was, oh my God. And like, if nothing was planned, I didn't have any clue of where I wanted to go with my character. But I was like, this is a good moment right here. Let's try it out. And the fact that you
gotta be there. You gotta be there.
It was great. It was so good. I'm so happy that you allowed it, because PZ's face lit up, bro. Like,
it was so great. I got so my heart.
Now I'm the Cheddar Knight Chet.
Cheddar Knight Chet.
Yeah,
I'm writing that down.
The Cheddar Knight.
That was beautiful, for sure. For sure, damn good job. Damn good job.
So, notes. It didn't feel like your first DM. You hit like a trap, some combat, and like a third thing, as well as like story. It was all fluid. It all rolled together. It was awesome. You should do it again.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if we should do a follow-up to it, maybe, or if you have some idea for something else. But
I think I'm gonna try to do something else, but I have to actually think about it, and I don't know. I gotta find the story. Well, the story has to find me, and then I'll figure it out from there. Because honestly, like the quest for the Cheddar Grail was a fucking joke. It was a fucking Monty Python joke, and I was like, nope, that's it. That's my fucking campfire right there.
And the fact that two standout characters, hands down, were PZ and Nosneros, because they both had moments that I was like, wow, this is where we're at as a group. This is where the stories are going, and it was just beautifully done. You guys were like dancing with it the entire time. It just flowed. I was
having so much fun.
And then I almost cried. Okay, like I was like, oh my God. I was like,
bro, yeah.
I now knight you. I was just like, oh man, it was so beautiful, dude. So kudos to you.
I have a question for you guys. When the session first started and you guys met the elders, what were you feeling? How did you react to the elders and what they had to say?
I keep them in high respect because they walked at me with great posture, so I would like to say they did a really good job.
Yes.
I have the wherewithal to respect my elders because I know they are ultimately the true wisdom in this world, and I'll fight for their strength and not the strength of brutal men.
I was nervous. I was like,
that
well,
vibe service, what's going on?
I was like, well, here's our first group of BBEGs right here. You know what I mean? Like, we're fucked. But I don't know. Like I said, everything that you did, even though you said you pulled it out of your ass, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Like you killed it, dude.
Killed it.
I'm very, very proud to have been part of this
Aww.
and to be in this group with such imaginative people, dude. You guys are great. And I can't wait to touch on other episodes soon coming up because, dude,
Yeah.
like I said this earlier off stream, but we as a group, we are growing. We are blooming into something that I did not see happening. You know what I mean? It's like the lotus in the night. You know what I mean? It's like, it's rare. You don't know what's happening until it happens. And it's happening. You know what I mean? So,
It's all
The time
happening.
is now.
Real content energy here, folks.
yes, I love it. You guys are crushing it. Any
I
last?
don't have anything else. I don't have anything else. I'm just thank you guys so much for joining me for my first DM session. It was a fucking
Fucking
blast.
honored.
I don't know if you guys caught any of that episode. If you I don't know if you guys had anything else.
I'm sad that Sir Lancelot got like
Yeah.
zoomies and just fucking took
It's
off.
Yeah.
okay.
He fucking just
He
like
got
he
zoomies
was like,
at the
oh my
beginning,
god,
and I was
there's a
like,
fucking thing in the woods. There's a thing in the woods, and I'm going to get it, and he's gone, and we never saw him again.
Yeah, I was
So we
disappointed,
don't
but
really know what happened to Sir Swing
Yeah.
slot. So he just kind of like
maybe
Sir
Sir Winston can come back for the next Cheddar George.
That would be cool. Matt, you were gonna say something?
yeah.
Okay. My bad. It looked like you were about to be vocal.
Oh. Well, if nothing else, we are
All right.
on to Gnome Thugs 16, thugging without our gnome.
And that brings us back to our wonderful PZ.
Yeah, get me out of there.
Let me.
Here.
You looked good in the hot seat. What's wrong?
Yeah.
Shut up. Stop.
You
I
wore
would
it.
like to say one huzzah to Chez real quick for first time. Huzzah!
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 Ah!
Huzzahs in the chat, ladies and gents.
So
Yes.
I would like, before we get into it, because the combat doesn't usually come up during the Chaotic Evil, it's all story focused. But I do want to take a moment to recognize that it was about this time, after the level up, when it became absolutely impossible, or so it seems to me, for anyone to land a hit on fucking Glint the Neckbreaker. I can't hit him. I think I'm gonna hit him. I get hit. Like I'm over here like technical
Dude,
player
monsters so
award
broken. They're
goes
so
to
broken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Quick synopsis.
So, in this episode, you found your way back into Bronzehold, the halfling town at the bottom of Crustor. You took note of the fortifications that had been put up around the town, went on in, and took up residence for the evening, I believe. Or no, that was in my plans, not what happened. You went immediately to searching for Gintario, found him in a little dingy part of town, and ended up fighting a couple of were-rats as well as a carrion crawler on the way in. At this point, you found the man, belittled as he was, severed just above the knee, his legs removed from his gnomish body. And that's when you got to know Gintario, or should I say, what's Gintario's real name?
Therion Glimmervale.
Therion?
Darion.
Therion.
Therion. Therion.
Therion had a wife and two kids and parents at home, had a gambling problem, Lord of the Last Bet, lost everything in a bad card game, and they killed his family while he watched.
Shout out to Chez for the notes.
No shit.
I took notes, guys.
Yes.
I did.
That's right.
Huzzah, Chez!
Huzzah!
Yes,
No, it's from the player perspective of Gentario saying that backstory. She took notes. I fucking love that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thank you.
absolutely.
I mean, it's not like we can't go back and watch, but it's very helpful.
Yeah, I
It
know.
really is very helpful to have the notes.
I like it.
Yeah.
It saves us all that scrolling and skimming through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was crazy to be back in that town after everything that has happened, and you know, considering the first time we went to that area, we thought we were hungry. You know? So I was like, this is gonna be weird. And I love the fact that you re-brought up the people that were dressed up as us or looked like us, shape-shifting and everything. It was like kind of a callback to the earlier episode and bringing it back to life. You know what I mean? And it was really cool.
Well, that's what I feel like the DM's job is like, even when you're in the same named place, it doesn't feel like it's the same location if you don't have similar characters or like the same location. Or sometimes I'll pull back the old VTT to be like, oh, this is that same old spot.
Okay. Yeah, it was great.
Like in Bronzeholt, those VTTs, they're all based on the original ones. So every progression of that little town
Yeah,
is just a little bit
That's
different.
freaking cool.
I love it.
But like, you know, the Artois family isn't going anywhere. They have a ranch.
Yeah. Good old Stella.
But Starla Artois.
Starla, sorry. I think Starla. God. Yeah. That was a really good callback. Really good callback for sure. And my question, I know it was leading into that, but the army, like being built and put together, being assembled, I had totally forgot about that, to be honest. Like the whole Torben thing, I was like, what is going on here? You know what I mean? Like I could like visibly see it in my head. I'm like, what is Craft Store? You know, like it was cool, man. So I don't what was your like goal with that?
Well, I thought about the space that the characters really occupied in Crestor the first time they were there, and the way that instead of moving on, they settled in for a few months, like kind of the in between the seasons bit. So not only are they part of town, but they're the saviors of town. Feast was thrown in their honor, which, of course, violence was done against them. It was direct. In Crestor, it was clear that this was something being done to you, right? And then you guys left. Heroes of Crestor got up and left. The next time they heard from you, this freed slave showed up on your doorstep. His collar fell off on the journey, and he's like, Zarval, the king of jest, says that this needs to happen.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about the weight at which the town, the mayor, or the Dwarven king would take this at this point, and I think they would take it with a lot of weight.
Ooh. Yeah. Not for nothing, but that would be a hell of a little backstory, one shot kind of thing. It's like Torben's adventure, going there, and you know what I mean.
Oh man, don't make me. You know I will do it on a Friday night on like a pen,
Right?
paper, and a dream.
Because we don't know what happened. We don't know the progression of that. You know what I mean? There's. What's up, Matt?
Well, I was going to wait until after this and then ask my question I had for BC.
Oh no, I'm.
Oh, okay.
We're just chatting here, dude.
Relevant to when this is earlier on in the story part of that episode. So, what do you think when you saw fucking Glenn just walking across the roofs of buildings, wanting to jump down and like attempt to stealth attack the guards of that singular were-rat guard?
The were-rat, yeah.
I really enjoyed the way that you're using all of your abilities. Like in game, I'm the DM, so it's kind of like herding kittens in a way. Like, whoa, guys, like let's not go too out of bounds, right?
Yeah.
But as the fucking DM who like knows you as a person, knows like that we're all like new as a party, like watching you use all of your abilities to create culminating situations is absolutely what I love to see. Like, okay, another example of like how proud I really am about the whole thing is like I'm quiet proud over here. Like, yeah, Matt's like taking his character not only to the next level of where the monk is, which is overpowered as fuck, and like the technical, it's everything I thought you'd love about like the gameplay, but also seeing the way that you're advancing your character through the use of his skills and his specialties, as well as staying true to form as a monk. I just really enjoyed it. Like it's the same way I felt when everyone was voting on a team name. Like the fact that the team even wants to have a name is that cohesive. It brings me a lot of joy to see you playing on that level.
Hell yeah.
All right. I had one question.
You have been doing your homework, Matt. We see it. We see
I
it.
checked in full gear and I have set aside everything that's all distracting. Like every screen over here, as you see, there's a lot of screens.
Yeah.
So I put on like, let's say Twitch, the chat, this, Discord on the side. So I stopped doing all the extra background stuff and I just leave it to just the main goal.
Yeah.
Full focus, full everything, and I even put aside all like.
That's great. No distractions.
That's why I'm not so active in the chat, because I'm like I'm focused here, you know.
Yeah. I get
if
it.
I'm DMing, it's better to let the world fall away and let the world fall
reappear.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
Because sometimes when I'm playing D&D with you guys, like it hasn't always been like this for me. But you know, if anyone reads and they're in the middle of a good book and then they're like 8, 9, 12 pages in and they don't remember the last time they turned the page because they're seeing the story, that's how it is when I'm with y'all. Like
awesome.
This chat, I'm sorry, chat. I love you. I go back and watch. I see all the funny shit that happened, but also like I'm in it for my D&D. As with many things in my life, I'm in it for the plot.
I'm here for the plot.
Always here for the plot.
That answers my extra question. I didn't even get to ask it, and it's just answered. Sweet.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we ended that with Torben finally arriving and spreading the wonderful news.
The king's dead. The king is dead.
Yeah, I don't know. We might need a Friday night, man. I'm telling you, that is a story I want to know what happened. Even if I'm not part of that stream, I want to know.
I don't know. I've got to like marinate on that, right? Because sometimes.
Yeah.
No, I love it because these one shots they come in and like. Sometimes it's like, what the fuck? Now I'm doing this voice for 15 levels. Like, yeah, we're going, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's great, though.
No, but also I don't think about the backstory. But then you ask for the one shot, and you know what happens? I'm like, oh, he talks like this because he's nasally. It's like how everyone. Like from New England or North talks out of like the top part of their face instead of their mouth, right? They talk out through their nose.
Yeah.
And like Inuits, they get really long noses based on where like living. So maybe this has happened because of the winter storms and the cold. Everyone's not congested. They have very thorough nasal passages. Like, and then I'm like, all right, it's cold in the South. Let's go.
Let's go.
Such.
That was another memorable fucking episode for sure. Because that's where things started to pick up. The guards and everything. That's next. But yeah.
What's next? We got someone else in the hot seat for a second.
Nope.
Actually,
No.
no.
Back to the Gnome Thugs.
Have at.
That was
Because the stream wasn't
update
working that Tuesday for the
Yeah.
campfire.
We
Yeah.
had a lot of updates that day. So
Thanks,
K-
Restream.
So
KETD.
we're on the Gnome
You
Thugs
definitely wouldn't get this out of
episode
D&D
17.
Beyond.
So yeah, that would bring us to the Gnome Thugs return.
Gnomish
A
rescue.
Gnomish rescue.
Yes.
It started with me not having legs, getting carried the fuck out of there. But I got my leg.
I found some herbs and plants. We fought were-rats in the alley. Glint carried Gentario on his back, and then we got back into Bronzehold and learned about Cut Vein. He wants to hustle the halflings. Room at the Gilded Acorn. Pop up in for hobgoblins. Okay.
Yeah, I got some pretty good notes myself here too.
Mm.
And we ended with going over a wall.
Mm.
We sure did.
Sure did.
So
Sure did.
this is one of those that I wrote this whole adventure. You could have been in there for like a couple of sessions, and y'all just like went straight over the wall and left. And I'm like, bet.
Oh, we can see the exit up there. Okay, well, how do we get up there?
We're just trying to get home, guys.
Like, oh, we can't go to the gates? Bet. We'll find a way now. Thank you.
And
Yeah,
with that,
we're leaving.
so I'm
This was-
assuming. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, well, no, you're good.
Like, nah, bitch, we are going to Crestor, god damn it.
Well, yeah. So I'm assuming I was supposed to gamble with Cutbane, right? Was that where we were heading with that whole? Was that a doorway that could have been opened?
Canonically, there's one way in and out of Crestor that you guys know of, and I don't feel like we've come to the point where I can comment on that yet.
That's fair.
Oh,
That's fair.
okay.
I meant getting out of that town that we were in, the one south of Crystal.
In that session, have we decided to, like stay in Bronzehold? Would it have
'cause we
turned
were-
into a couple, like where he eventually would end up gambling?
There were definitely scenes there for that. There was opportunity for that, for sure.
Good old Slick Darlow is what I have down.
Oh yeah, Slick Darlow's a whole
Yes, Garlo, I have that.
Yeah. And then I have Eden, the little boy,
Mm-hmm.
who we kind of like persuaded into being like our messenger boy, kind of in a way.
Mm.
He's our
You
little
care-
bird.
He carried that message to him, like even though we left, like he still had that message
Still,
at
yep.
least for
Yeah.
24 hours. So if he gave it to him within the 24 hours, that message definitely would have played.
Oh
So
yeah.
hopefully, who knows what happened with that one? The DM does.
As a player,
We'll
I
find
think
out.
that like after we take care of these Manticores, I feel like we should definitely go back to Bronzehold and help them, because I mean, god damn it, we burned down their fucking town and now they're overrun by monsters.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I feel like we kind of gotta help them. We have some shit to make up for.
There's been a lot of give and take with that town. Like,
So we were met by two other were-rats in this episode. And Gentario took a blood sample.
he did.
He
He
sure
didn't
did.
die.
And I believe he's got some plans for those things. And
So here's where Gentario's at. Okay, he is now convinced he's smarter than God. After stuff that we'll get into a little bit later. But
This
he
man
always-
who's just lost his legs for some reason still thinks he's the best. I love Gentario so much.
I was very reserved. I would use the odds at hand, and that's how we would weigh our decisions. And if the outcome was too risky, then we wouldn't do it. But now, Gentario's like, you know what? I am smart enough to control the odds. So now I'm putting myself in a position to be able to control the outcome. And that's where Gentario's at in his mindset. So one of the outcomes is I got to figure out what works and what doesn't. I haven't messed with magic enough to know exactly what it does yet. I've seen enough of it, but like when you pull up the tensor disc, I was like, "Ooh, this is really neat," and I wrote it down in my notes. So he's now getting into the magical mindset as well of the intelligence rogue, and just kind of finding that balance of knowledge and power. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So yeah, he's kind of a mad scientist right now. He's going to be doing and like so far no one's yelled at me. You know what I mean? So like I'm gonna be mad scientist. Everything's for the greater good, and I know the outcome, so it's fine. So it's one of those, follow suit and we will be fine. And like
I definitely see a little bit of Gintario's like squirreliness coming to play.
I love it because while he's having this like god complex or whatever it is, we are throwing our bags on top of him while he's inside of a fucking wheelbarrow. You know, so it was just like this guy has some fucking plans, but like we got to that gate that was guarded, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was the deal with that one goblin who was like trying to be cool with us, I guess, in a way, but I felt something more. Maybe I just read into it too much, but
there's a whole chapter down there, dog.
Yeah,
there's a whole chapter in Bronzeholt, and like I try and think of NPCs like in the moment, but also on a broader scale. Like, why is he here? Like, when you are talking to an NPC, I'm thinking not only what his attitude towards you is, but what builds the attitude. Yeah. Right? Like, fuck, dude, you stop at a toll booth and you're like, how much is it? And they're like, didn't you read the sign? Like, this person might not want to be at work today, or maybe their kids kept them up all night. Like, I don't fucking know. Yeah. But all of these scenarios run through my mind, so I'm like, is this guy like, maybe is he underpaid? Is he not paid? Is he a slave? Does he not want to be here? Is he suffering under a bribe? Is he like, or like, is he a hobgoblin? Is he just a prick? Right? Like, so. But this guy, he was one of the few engagements that was written down. So
yeah,
but I'm glad you could feel that he was like influenceable.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, everybody else was a hard ass, and then that one guy, he's just like, guys, you're gonna get me in trouble, please. Yeah. So I was like, there's got to be something more. So we
definitely was giving like, you know, he didn't really want to be there. He was just doing what he was told. Like, you know,
that part. Yep.
Like, I can like help me help you. Type. I was
you know what I was thinking about from my own life that happened while I was like doing that scene is the time where I was like managing and someone was like, man, this dude just came in smelling like fucking weed. Someone's got to talk to him.
Yeah. It was
me. I had to talk to him. It was me who had to talk to him. So I was like, oh, like, man, why don't you just come to work in uniform and ready to work? Like, help me help you. And I'm like apologetic, but also doing the fucking job. I'm like, this guy doesn't want to be doing what he's doing, but he's doing it. He's got purpose.
It was
question for the DM relevant to the subject of the character. So I had a question relevant to the whole hobgoblin scenario with Glint attempting to placate the lore about being past tense merchant family. How he was trying to bring up when he was trying to get them to let him go through the gate, he pulled up the backstory of like, oh, my family line was blah merchant.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I'm a merchant. I can come through here.
Yeah. I like the fact that Gintario put on a disguise.
Was that going to work if we would have got caught? I had black hair and I had legs. You know what I mean?
I was going to roll it.
Fair. Oh, God. Yeah.
And now that I know you have that ability, we're going to have some fun times because I can go invisible. I'm pretty sure I can change my shit too, so...
Because I can't actually walk, but if you hold me up at the right spot, it'll look like I'm fucking walking.
Yes.
It was giving Aang at the gates of Ba Sing Se.
Oh, dude, we could have Riz
That's what it was giving.
Riz on one side, and fucking maybe Matt or somebody like hold you, either side, and be like, "Oh, this guy drank too much," you know what I mean, like that. And, like, there's so much we could do with that.
Hold up.
Yeah.
One of these guys' legs fell off.
Oh, he's just trying them on. They're new. They're
These
the prosthetics.
are his walking around legs. He's got good pepper at home.
Meanwhile, there's got like, bloodied bandages on his nubs. Like,
Bro, this baby sack is hilarious. Let me tell you that.
you know, we
The fact that
gotta
you're
get
just
a
on his
baby.
back.
We gotta.
Bro,
The,
My idea.
this was also one of the like bigger episodes where Kierna, myself, and Akrazine were doing the telepath.
Yo,
telepathy.
that was crazy.
And it was like, it was weird. I was like, do I have this ability? So here Zarval is like, bro, do I have extra powers that I don't know? Like, what is going on here? And
Accuracy was definitely a little bit like that, but I think she's a little bit more in tune with her abilities. Like she kind of knew that she couldn't do that, but
Yeah.
also like the thought was there, like, wait, I've never necessarily tried. So
I really enjoyed the integration because Kierna's a built character now, right? So I was like, oh, this is just an ability she has. I'm going to use it in game to help enhance the party when she's around, right?
yeah.
And then you guys playing into it, like, oh, are we attuned? And I was like, that makes sense too, I guess. We're just going to roll with it.
yeah, like, I mean, at this point, like, we don't know anything about like our connection. Like, we have some sort of connection because of the interaction they had at the arena, because they were like, she was like, I've seen you before, and Agrazine's like, bitch, what? Like, I've got a knife to your throat right now, and you're gonna tell me what is happening here?
What were you gonna say, Rizzy?
I did have a question for Drake. After we had climbed over the wall, how did you feel when Rizzard was like, "Hey, fuck you and your crutches"?
bro, I hope you get fucking eyes because I'm gonna take them. As soon as you get eyes, I'm gonna fucking like blind the fuck out of you. Like, I'm just gonna put a laser pointer in the fucking retina.
I promise you, you will have magic missiles to the dick.
I love the banter and the weird like relationship you two have, because it's kind of like those two brothers who are like yeah, we're both cool, but like I'm a little cooler than you, but like you guys just like it's such a cool fucking tag team idea.
There's a weird like brotherhood through disability that you guys have going on.
Yes, I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
Banter kind of reminds me of grumpy old men. Just two old men just bickering and fucking with each other all the time. But it's one of those like,
yeah.
but when it gets
so-
serious though, he's like
so-
there for me and shit. You know what I mean? So like it's a cool concept.
So I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of the vibe I was going for, is like grumpy old men type shit.
Perfect.
And
Perfect.
I just in age, there's no one close to me that's in our group in age, because I'm fucking 10,000 years old. Like, the fuck did I live that long for? First of all,
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like those little Disney shorts that used to be at the beginning of the movie with like the two old men in the park.
Yeah. That's hilarious. I love it here.
I missed those ones. Question for Evil.
What up?
So at one point on that particular episode, when we're trying to cross the river over the wall,
Oh man.
how did Zarval feel when he had handed Glint the axe to chop down the tree?
I honestly don't know why I did it.
I mean Trevor, sorry.
I I don't know. Zarvo was just preoccupied, and he saw that you were trying to do Glint things, and I was just like, you know what? Why not? Let's see if this works. You know what I mean? And it was weird at first, but I was like, this kind of feels right. You know what I mean? And I wanted to give Glint more of a purpose aside from just kicking and breaking things. And you know what I mean? I'm like, bro,
He doesn't
this
just
will
break,
work.
he breaks
It'll-
necks.
Yeah, it works. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm sure the tree would have fell eventually, but I was just like, here, man, like save your energy. You know, like, here's my homie. I
How
don't
did
know.
Harper feel about this?
You're pretty liberal with that Trevor guy.
I gotta be. Trevor has become his own entity.
Trevor
can
has his
see-
own thoughts, okay? He has his own friends. It's fine, okay?
It's fine.
Just leave him alone.
That just makes me wonder if Trevor's friends with Glint, Gentario, Rizzard, which one of us is he friends with and which one is he not?
He's definitely friends with Chuck.
Yeah, they're definitely friends. They're homies for sure. I don't know. I just think it's one of those things to where whatever happens. You know,
Fucking justice for Cecil.
Justice for Cecil.
Yeah, I really we had a good episode that one. And when Acrazine was it Acrazine who fled first, who ran after the dude, and then we're just like, let's go. What are you doing? Let's go. And so like nobody said anything. It was Kierna, Acrazine, and myself. I think it was the telepathy that happened. And then all of a sudden we're just like, zoom. You know what I mean? Like, and then everybody's looking. I could just picture everybody like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, you know, it was definitely something that was like, it was a good sprinkle on, you know, for like seasonings and shit like that.
Your seasonings.
Hey, zombie, what's up, homie?
What's up,
Zombie.
Hey, Justice for Cecil.
Zombie?
Yeah,
Wow.
right.
That's gonna be our new T-shirt right there.
Absolutely. Never forget Cecil. That's right.
I feel like we need to animate like just do like comic book animations for like the whole Cecil like episode. You've got like them jumping over the stream and them like hanging out and then them like smoking and Cecil being like no and then strong arming him and like
Oh god.
and then like everyone's like choking and then the monster appears and they're like oh shit guys right.
It's like, with great posture, he stands.
He had a centaur mentor.
I love that. Yes. Oh,
man. But that is that episode. I think so you guys have final things?
one question on the end of that one. How bad did he really need that ladder, though?
God damn it, guys! Like the ladder is definitely.
The ladder's the new Trevor.
God damn it, no. I think you left
I
it
needed a
behind.
way to walk, and it was the best way to walk. I was thinking, like, piece it
No,
up. Now I
you
got
guys
crutches.
did not have the ladder on the way up the mountain. You do not have the ladder anymore. You left it at the river.
Yeah, but
I
he
thought
took
Gleek threw it.
I chopped it up.
because
Yeah,
he
you
was like
chopped it up.
making shit
He's
to,
building
like
something. Yeah.
It was crutches.
Yeah.
You're right.
The crutches and then the frame of the chair is what I was using the rest
Yes.
of it for.
No appendicitis. She has a 3-centimeter cyst on her ovaries. Yikes.
Oh,
That's not good.
That's why I turned mine in.
You turned in your ovaries?
Turned them into testicles.
yeah,
I
that's a
love you.
pretty big.
I love you.
I
I love you.
I don't
was
think
like
it works
28 days incepted. I was like, how about a boy?
And then the penis popped.
Been about that big ever since.
Oh man. Well, I'm happy she doesn't have appendicitis, man. That's
That whole arc, though, that's all problems.
find out next week on what happens on this episode.
Are we ready to move on?
We are at the halfway mark. just for the record on episodes. I think we got 4 more to cover.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Y'all want a potty break?
I could use some more water.
I could
Let's
use
do
one
that.
of those.
Coffee.
All right, guys. We will see you after this ad break.
Stay tuned for more chaotic evil behind the scenes.
guy.
Swell nigh the juggalo guy. Swell nigh the juggalo guy. Swell, 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 swell nigh the juggalo guy. Wrath rules. Swell nigh the juggalo guy. Screaming juggalo content. Swell, 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 swell nigh the juggalo guy. Swell, 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 swell. T-minus 17 seconds. Swell nigh the juggalo guy.
Shiva Nauni Melida Jaya to Shiva Tingura Jaya to Shiva Nauni Melida Jaya to Shiva Tingura Jaya to Shiva Nauni Melida Jaya to Shiva Tingura
Greetings, fellow story player characters.
Why is it not loading? There we are. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome.
Welcome.
As we were on our break, I got my water, but I also realized that nobody ate the end of what was left of the brownie. So it's a big fucking L-shaped brownie. So I am going to enjoy this.
Or really awkward heart. It's the brownie of love.
It's a
It's
Twitch
so
brownie. Or a Twitch heart.
It really is. It really is. It's got to go into my Twitch belly.
Well.
All right. I believe the next episode is the remake.
No, the next episode is a stay in Flemingstay.
Oh man!
I DM a lot.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
It is a regular brownie. It was just baked into a giant square pan, but that was what was left, and I'm going to reap the benefits.
Huzzah.
But yeah, I was so glad to finally watch this episode.
I was so glad you finally watched it.
I literally laughed from start to finish.
This
There were
is-
so many fucking good moments in that
It
screen.
was so tremendous.
You guys
Oh,
are
so
so amazing. So amazing. All right, just run a quick synopsis.
At the beginning of the episode, the kids and mother were horsing around and helping themselves to some brandy in the living room. A mysterious stranger came to the door. The kids beat the butler while challenging him to answer the door, and demanded dinner after mother basically strong-armed the stranger into being there for dinner, even though he's like, "No, dude, I fast during ceremony days."
Yeah.
No option.
Mother was not having it.
Yeah, no, she was not having it. It was
It's
very-
in my house, bitch.
it was very tense. They had a hard time finding something to feed them. Fortunately, they came up with some leftover Manticore that had been readily available without any extra prep work. And also, no cats were harmed in the making of this stream. Because if you were here for our...
Yeah.
Go watch the episode. Just watch it. You
Just
won't
watch
be
it.
surprised.
It's fine. It's fine.
Just watch it. Listen. This is your drive to work now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's that was a good one.
So eventually, they did find that the stranger was casting some strangeness in his room, and Sventel was struck by some magic.
He was doing magic in his room naked. Might I add. For some
He was
reason,
what?
he had to do the ceremony nude.
He did. That's how he did his ceremony.
Yep, I remember that.
He doesn't eat for a day, and then he does his ceremony nude.
We had like a 10-minute conversation.
And all the kids were just down here at waist level. It was not good. It was not
So
good.
Before we dive deep into that episode, I have a question, which I already know the answer, but this is more for people. I see that everyone all had like Sventel related names, except the butler. What was the story about his name?
His name was Ooh.
because what is it? Because I was like, what is my name? He goes, what is your name? I'm like, ooh. He goes, ooh. I was like, shit. so it's ooh.
It was a straight D&D gag that happened to him, and he ran with it, so we called him Ooh.
Yeah, and then what's
Oh my
funny?
god, I hate this.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's the story I want to tell.
Right?
I thought that was beautiful.
Like I had a whole mini story in my head go on with the hey bitch thing happen.
Yeah. That took me, man.
That
I
wasn't
said hey
his
bitch,
name.
and then I was like, did I say hey Mitch or hey bitch? I'm like, I said hey bitch. Like, let's go there for a second.
And I love how
So
everybody was. Oh, go no, my bad. Go. There is.
no. Go ahead.
I was just going to touch on the intros still, because everybody was introducing each other, and this is where we found out that Smithville had a twin cousin.
God,
Yeah.
die.
That was.
That is usually very professional when we do this shit. He broke character, and I was like, "Yo, he broke himself." Like I was like, "This is great."
He did it with like the boys.
He said it, and then he just went. I was like, "Yo."
No, it wasn't him. Nos broke him. Nos broke him when he said they came to see Du Bois.
And then when he was serving his pet cat for dinner, oh god.
Oh man. I was like, okay, we're going here. Like, if we're going here, we're going here. So like, just buckle the fuck up because this is where we're at. Yeah, it definitely made sure that you click on the rating before you come in here, and that's why. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's fucking.
But it's authentic and original, and yeah. No one was harmed in the making of that episode.
So I'm so glad that no one rage quit when we first got to our BBEG moment, because I feel like when you go dark in the first season like that, it makes all these other things much more okay. Like, don't worry, I already fucked it up worse. Everyone's fine being a bad person here.
It's great. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's the authentic experience here.
As much as I really wanted to be there that night, I had some stuff to deal with. But
you're not just a player character at our table, dude. You're in our party, and if you have to take care of your affairs, we got your back.
And I appreciate that very much. But the FOMO was real. I'm not gonna lie.
It feels like there was more at the end of there because he took Sventel with him,
but he left Eustace.
And when I saw that, I know you told me already, but watching it, I was like, okay, this is we can go on forever with all this shit, and that's what I love about D&D and how you tell your stories. It's great.
I just try and give you guys like lines to bite on if you want them, and then like let them float if you don't, because enough time goes by. I figure just something's gonna fuck back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But like also the Flemingstay story had to be told, and also determines that Sventel's last name is Fleming.
Yes, and I just love how it all just, like I said, it's so fluent, and it just like dances together, and all of a sudden like this is here and this is there, but they crash together in waves, and it's like, it's working.
I'm really flattered that y'all feel that way so consistently, because I have to go dark sometimes 1 or 2 days of the week just to like sit down and go, all right, I got these loose ends.
Let's tie him up.
Yeah, you do a very good job at that, and like I said, you always do a like a callback in a way, and that's like your signature thing. It's really, really strong. It's very strong characteristic of your storytelling, I think.
Thank you. From the start, I did imagine that we were creating a larger campaign setting that perhaps someone else might want to play someday. So I've tried to make it as cohesive as possible as things develop to keep that kind of throughput, and also make sure that you guys have stock in the story as players. If A happens, then B and C won't. But maybe if it doesn't, other things do.
That's why me and PC have been talking a little bit more about Akrazine's backstory and studying Drow.
I spent a whole.
I love that you guys
in Drow
deep dive this shit, because it shows that you really care and you want the story to work. It's not like you're just like, oh, like every week I'm gonna throw this here or I'm gonna throw this here. Yeah.
Yeah, I've said from the very beginning I was really excited to play Acrazine, and like I just hope she doesn't die because, damn.
I have a question for Riz.
Yo,
Why? What made you want to pick on the butler? Like, you were the first one to kick him. You were like, I want to kick him as he walks by, and I was like, what is going on?
so Glentel grew up, as you know, mother is mother, and she really didn't pay much attention to Glentel, so Glentel just wanted attention as a whole. So he was like, hey, if I do this to the butler, I'm gonna get attention. It doesn't matter if I get yelled at, praised, or whatever.
Okay.
So going further, because I didn't get the appraisal or the acknowledgement that I wanted from mother, which led to me being drunk on the side of the wall, is because I wanted the attention, and so I stole mother's brandy.
Yeah, the brandy, the singing, the mimicking of the songs, like it was. Oh my god, dude! I was just like, what? Like we just mixed in so much shit with that, like the
whole thing was so
beers on the wall. Like, take one down, she's gonna be drunk as fuck or whatever. I was like,
oh yeah.
I could literally just picture like just going about his way and doing everything, but just be like, oh, here we go again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it.
Fucking great. You guys killed that.
Then
fucking
finding out the last butler was buried in the garden wasn't his actual name. There's so much.
It's a whole fucking story.
If we end up going back, I am really, really going to try my best to make sure I'm there, because it made me feel like I was already part of it, dude. I was laughing at everything. I was just like, this is great. You guys.
I was telling DC that I really enjoyed like the fucking level 0 canonical ones that we did, because and even the next episode that we're going to talk about, that one too, like just it was so much fun because it allowed for more story and role play and for like the craziness, and it made it so much fun. Not that I don't like the seriousness of Gnome Thugs, because trust me, I do. Like I'm all for it. I'm in it for the plot. Yeah. But like those unhinged
they develop a story in a way that is not high stakes, but is important for like the cohesiveness of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like all of this, it totally makes sense why like Sventel is like, cruelty, cool, that's what we're doing.
Right.
No,
and if you haven't watched any of our Kaotic Evol special one shots, definitely go watch them. They are just fucking, like they're saying, purely unhinged, completely natural. Most of the time, we don't know what's going to happen before the camera comes on. Like a lot of times, we're just like, okay, this is our character, and then we all bring our own unique shit to it. So go and watch those on our YouTube. They're phenomenal.
Yes, they really are.
This last month has been rare form.
Yes,
rare fucking form.
Glint. I mean, not Glint. Glintel? Was it Glintel?
Barbital.
Dude.
Barbital.
What
identical twin cousin.
Like, what struck your brain that night? First, the twin cousin.
How did you get there is what he means.
Yeah. And then the cat. Like, the cat that...
Dude, that even fucked me up.
Dude, like, everybody was like... Usually we do not have any fucking radio silence or dead air. There was like a good 5-6 seconds of like...
that was that, like, okay, are we here? We're fucking here. All right. You know what I mean? Like, we're fucking here.
I think it's me who jumps in after that, and I'm like, gonna be Sventel to break the fucking silence and get back to it, but also you can hear it, like, still, like, no. And then your fucking spear, or what is it? Your fucking... Shiv for the rest of the episode.
Mystic Shiv, yeah.
What did you go that route for the cousin part?
So that is a really long question. First, there's this movie I saw a long time ago, and I just remembered that the bad guy was the sheriff's twin cousin. And it was an 80s, 80s movie, I think. I don't remember the exact plot of it, but something along the lines of, like, I Know What You Did Last Summer or something like that, where they had something goofy, as how, like, Doofy in the scary movie or something like that.
Okay.
Like that kind of genre.
Gotcha.
But
So,
like a horror comedy sort of. Okay, when you find it, you got to let us know because
I'll find it right
Way to
now.
bring it, though. That
What's
was
up,
good.
Riz?
So Barbital gives me like the Good Son vibes. You know the movie where. there's
Oh
the
my
two-
God, with Macaulay Culkin.
Yes.
Dude, yes. Literally, like he's just like the guy who's like, "Oh, don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. Don't tell mom I killed the cat." You know what I mean? Like kind of. Like, that was. Oh my God. Okay, so leading into that, it was so random. Like, was that planned or was that just like you were just like, nope?
Are you kidding? He went to find the cat. He
saw that.
incepted the cat. He made a point to chase the cat around in character. He caught the cat. He pet it. It was totally intentional.
And then literally like as everybody's looking for the cat, whatever, you say something along the lines of like, you find Barbital holding the cat, petting it, and he's just like this, like, and then all of a sudden it's just like
twist its neck. Sound.
It was. Oh my God! Is all I have to say.
He fucking broke me out of character, and I had to shut my fucking camera off.
He broke all of us. Like,
So I was gonna go dark, right? Because it was one of those like, I don't know how to fucking cook this shit, but I've been hired by this family to do this kind of stuff, so I'm at least going to try my best. But what do I know how to cook? Well, I know how to cook animals because I've been a survivor before. That all of that's correct was how I think all that ended up playing or some shit.
I do have that question. Hold on. Have you been hired? Like, does mother pay you, or are you just a slave that's like forever waiting for payday?
What I went with was pay, but I don't know. No, no one asked to see if I had a collar on or anything like that. So like that check never happened. I definitely should have. But yeah, so I was gonna go dark, but I was gonna like keep it undercover dark, like kind of like make it obvious where I was gonna go. But then like we were gonna be like, okay, well, spans the next hour, you know what I mean, like something like that. And then all of a sudden we opened that door instead of closing it, and it was like, well, okay, here we are.
Everything about that was perfect.
Perfect. No, it took him 4 minutes to help me with my fucking stab wound, though. You know, like walking around the table still helping everybody while I'm bleeding.
Yeah, he was like, I'm just bleeding out. Like,
Yeah, no.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Really,
I'm picturing Mother telling Ooh that we need to clean up the living room as Ooh's like still bleeding, and like there's drip all around the table from where he's done served everyone, and then she sends him for brandy, and then he serves the kids brandy, and she's like, "We need to clean in the living room." By we, I mean you, and he's like,
"Of course."
Yeah.
Who came up with the measurements?
Definitely
Because the
oblivious to
measurement,
really anything that's happening with Ooh.
yeah.
He's there to serve.
Whose idea was it for the 2 fingers? Because that was fucking hilarious.
That was on the spot.
I think that was me. I think I said.
I don't know who said it, but it was.
I don't remember.
1 finger for the kids. Yeah, I said just 1 finger for the kids.
Yeah.
I'll have 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then at the end, he's like, "Oh yeah, 6 fingers for the kids." And I was just like, "What the fuck?" What's up, Matt?
I just remembered the movie's title name to the plot, that the evil twin cousin.
Okay.
Shriek if you know what I did last Friday the 13th.
"Oh God!"
Parody.
We'll put that in chat.
Okay, we will
Yeah, put it
touch
in
on
chat.
that. That's great.
But
Yeah, that that whole episode, I am so bummed out about missing it. But regardless, you guys made that what it was, and it was beautifully done. It was hilarious from fucking start to finish. The characters were unhinged. It made me realize that going such is going to be always very eventful, because that one episode alone set the tone and the bar for everything else. I was like, yo, that's a revisit right there for sure.
I'm gonna have to revisit myself tonight on that one.
I've wanted to rewatch that again because
It's so good.
I've
So
watched
good.
it 2 or 3 times now.
It really is. It's so good. I can't thank you guys enough for continuing on and keeping the show going in my absence and everybody else's absence as well. So, because I know there was an episode where a lot of us were gone, and you guys held it down with 3 people. So, you know.
You even had a guest. That one's coming up next for sure.
But,
yes.
So, anything else for this episode that we missed?
I had nothing else for this episode.
No, me either.
Except maybe some plot hooks that we could go back and play out the second part. It feels like there's a part 2 to the Stay in Flemingstay.
I was gonna say, just the way you ended it, it was like, "I'm here, mother." You know, like he was there. He was there.
Okay, so when I'm DMing these, sometimes it's like obvious that this just closed. Like this is the moment. Like the way we ended the one Justice for Cecil episode, right? The way that ended, it was like close. Curtain through.
Yep.
Right.
The story was told. We all know what happens next.
This one just felt like intermission.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. And the beautiful thing is, this was an NPC that you had no intention on fucking doing anything, and now there's a whole family fucking tree. You know what I mean? So
he's part of the Gnome Thugs.
Oh my god!
I love the family tree and the fact that his name, that Rizzy's character's name is Glintel, just makes me want to solidify Mother's name is Glenta even more. And also, he was obviously the first son.
That would be cool.
I feel so unappreciated as the first child.
Normally.
It gives Everybody Loves Raymond vibes, doesn't it?
It does.
There you go.
It is
Yes.
wild. It is great. I was going to say something about that.
That gives Help Robert a whole new meaning.
Robert, help.
Oh, a while back, it was off stream. Matt did mention a name, and it was Ethelby.
SLB.
Esselby? Esselby. So Glenta, Esselby, Fleming, you know what I mean, or something like that. Like I didn't know. He threw it in there, and I was like, that kind of would work, because like if with the way that you played Mother and the hoity-toityness of everything, I was like, that is definitely like an SLB kind of like it's like royalty, but it's not at the same time. It's just like rich snobby. Like,
I'll tell you what, it definitely helps me name Sventel's other grandparents.
Oh,
yes.
There you go. Yeah,
all right, I gotta open that spreadsheet now.
Do you have
right, so that brings us to the next episode, which is a
St. Patrick's Aftermath.
Yes. We
This is one of my favorites.
This is the remake, and this
No.
is
No.
Not yet.
This was
Not
our
yet.
holiday after one-shot special that I came up with.
Yeah.
Just because the remake comes a little bit later, so I wanted to
Jesus,
do
I'm
something.
sorry. I just missed a lot. in the
Don't
last
worry,
week.
we
No.
It's been a big month.
Stay,
Yeah.
Put me in the driver's seat. I got you.
All right, so that brings us next with King Nosneros as in the
I did the motorcycle across the screen, guys.
Loved it. Fucking loved it.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're solid. So, no, this was someone had mentioned something about doing some kind of special for the holiday, and this was the day after St. Patrick's Day. So I'm like, well, let's come up with something. Plus, there was a lot of stuff going on with everybody, and so there were some scheduling issues. Blah blah blah. We figured everything out. Dopus, who has been a faithful follower of us for some time now, he had a moment. I hit him up, but he was able to make it. And so it ended up being Dopus and Chez running the night after St. Patty's Aftermath, where they woke up drunk as shit from a night of having fun. And they had a hangover.
Rachel
with no memory.
had arrived.
Rachel had arrived. And then to play off of Ooh, Dopus actually asked me, he goes, how'd you come up with that name? So I said Ooh, and he goes, my name is Ah. So his name is yes.
Yo, that's great.
I really like how he like tied it in at the end where he was like, that's why that's my name, because all night I've been going,
It was
like dealing with
it was
Rachel.
good.
Great.
It was
So-
go ahead.
That was the night that PZ showed up, the night before we drove up to Maine. We did have the stream up and we caught a little bit of it, but behind the scenes, here we are in Discord, us four, you know what I mean? And we're like,
Oh
we're
my
supposed to be
god.
working right now. You know what I mean? Like, but we're all in Discord. I was like, but like everybody, I get it. Like people need a break here and there. You know what I mean? So like it's totally fine.
And the show went on. It went on beautifully.
Yeah. And I did not expect Dopus to look like that. I don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Is Dopus in our chat right now?
No, not right. I haven't seen him yet. Oh, was he here earlier?
If Dopus was in
earlier,
the
yeah.
chat, by all rights, he should be in the box if he's available.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Dopus, if you're around.
Dopus, if you're out there.
Let me
There's some spirit of Dopus.
bless you, bless you.
Yeah, no. So they started off, like I said, not knowing what happened the night before. They ended up meeting a goat. They ended up finding out they stole a llama.
No goats or llamas were harmed in the making of this stream.
They put a dude in a barrel who had a list of things that they needed to pay for. The llama was the mayor's. It was Rachel's idea to steal that. We come to find
And
out.
it all worked out. It all worked out. Rachel fixed it.
Then they left, turned me really hard. We went out to the woods, and I was not prepared at all. And we ended up meeting a bunch of leprechauns. Oh, yeah, because they tied up the fucking leprechaun the night before as well. Turns out that this was also Rachel's idea. She said it would be tomorrow's problem.
It was tomorrow's problem.
Oh, hey.
God, I am
Yeah,
so
it-
glad I wasn't here.
Oh, it
I'm
was
traumatized
amazing.
already.
Amazing. So they went back, had it out with the leprechauns, ended up convincing the last leprechaun they tied up to take the money and run and go to another drinking competition. So,
Yeah, this
All that
is
being
the
said.
episode where Drake forgot to look at the screen and see me in the background.
Yeah,
I did not, and I think, was this my first night doing it? I believe.
I think so.
Yeah, so I was getting used to computing, because I don't do that,
Computing
but I'm doing it now, so it's fine.
He's slowly making his way to the 21st century. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. But I do apologize because you showed up for like the last 45 and I didn't see you down there at all.
Yeah.
But I will say on Dopes' behalf, it was absolutely
Did you
tremendous.
say anything in the stream at least? You could have commented and said something.
No, I wanted to see if Drake was paying attention and doing his job. No.
I was being a dungeon daddy, damn it.
Oh, like, what are you talking about? You were in fucking Discord with us.
Yeah. But I went to go jump in.
Oh,
Yeah, he was there for a minute. But no, it was his first time doing D&D on the stream, and he did a really good job. He just he rocked his character, really brought it to life, rocked it with Rachel, and they had a good time.
To be
It
fair,
was
Rachel gives a lot to work with.
Oh, yeah, so much to work with. Luckily, we got back to the bar. I ended up figuring out how to railroad him back to the bar, thank God.
I mean, y'all should be happy To be fair, you should be a little happy you didn't have to deal with Juan Carlos because that motherfucker is unhinged.
No, I feel like Rachel and Juan Carlos would be friends.
It was.
Oh,
That's what
absolutely.
I'm worried about.
So I tagged Opus in Discord, but we'll see if he answers or not. But he does.
Rachel is in fact everyone's problem.
So on the player question I have was, what'd you think about the memory rolls? The random potential to have.
No, I loved those. It was great. It felt like it was like giving Hangover vibes. Like just slowly like getting pieces back. Like, oh shit. Well,
See Monkey
what I
go to
was aiming
jail.
for.
it was great. It was great.
Yeah, that was comedic. It was just the entire time was just fucking great. The entire time. No,
It's definitely one of my favorite episodes.
yeah, it's no, like I said, he did great as a guest. He definitely just came up and showed out. Rachel came up and showed out. It left him really hard. Yeah, he's excited. He right now he only has Wednesdays. He potentially will have Tuesdays in the future, so we might see Dopus potentially on a Tuesday one of these days again, or we have Friday pop up.
Well,
I think because like Mal wanted to get in too, so like maybe we can plan like a Thursday or a Friday. No,
Yeah,
not a Friday.
so-
Friday's not good for me. Thursday. A Thursday.
Say, yeah, one of these times another special will pop up, and we'll hopefully get him back up on here.
yeah, that would be great. Yeah.
I was
Yeah, because it's about building a community and showing people this alternate route that we have here. And it's such a beautiful place to be able to just let go of where we're at right now and just pick up on this whole new being of existence and be able to just run it through. And it's quite relaxing here at Kaotic Evol, and I love it. Very unique experience.
I like it. I was going to say something about like Wednesdays or whatever, like Gintario's like twin brother shit. Gintario or
Well, his name would be like Marion, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
it would definitely be different. Yes.
Therion
Yeah.
Glimmervale was his original.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh wow.
yeah.
Oh,
Can we
so
call
there
it-
is a twin brother.
No.
Poor drop.
I'm just saying if there was, like
Right.
His name,
that'd be funny.
his twin brother.
All right,
his twin
everyone,
brother
turn
would
in your
be,
siblings this week, okay? That's it.
Okay.
My siblings are set.
I know you came in with siblings, at least 1.5 parents, and a sincere fear of spiders.
Not really in fear.
At least
But
it's not like
in a while when it's like, fuck that.
See season 1, episode 2 for details.
Next time on Dragon Ball.
Oh fuck! What was the name of that
Is this
episode? I think it was
is this the part of the stream where I'm always like, hey guys, we are fucking all of our streams are green or I forgot what the fucking word was.
Sponsored by
Evergreen.
Evergreen.
All of our streams are
They're
evergreen.
evergreen.
Yes. So if you ever want to go back and watch any Chaotic episode, you can find it right here on fucking YouTube. That we're streaming currently on YouTube. But whatever. Yeah,
You know,
YouTube.
Whatever, you guys get it. We have a YouTube, and that's where all our shit is. Go fucking like watch it, subscribe,
Yeah,
and
fucking
like,
watch it.
share it out, whatever. You know,
Dude.
after
Share it to a nerd in need.
Yeah, make that 52 into a 53 for us.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
don't forget your chest bites. Also available in hot and spicy.
I do have some matters to take care of outside of D&D, and I may return.
All right.
It was great
So-
having you, Riz.
Until then, keep it chaotic, keep it evil, and if you can't, then you better share to a nerd in need.
Ooh, slow
I love it. All right, Rizzy, you have a good one. And he's gone. All right. It sucks. I was trying to get Dopus in here because
That's okay.
it'd be nice to hear his end of that. Because
Yeah,
honestly,
sure.
I missed that whole episode. I was so busy that day getting ready, and then me and PZ were like, okay, it's like 9, 10. I think 9 o'clock. We called it
It was
quits.
early.
Yeah,
I
we're
made
like,
so many internet references. So many internet references.
So
was
you're
that
actually
not- I'm what?
you're actually in luck because you can go back and watch it on our Chaotic Evil YouTube page.
Yeah, you can.
Because for those who don't know, our episodes are all evergreen.
Sorry, I had to. Full circle.
Yes.
Someone put the crew in the wheelbarrow, bring them back. They done got carried away.
We did that on another episode
Oh,
that you can
man.
find on our YouTube page.
Evergreen. Like Evol Cook's hat.
Oh yes, evergreen.
Look,
Until I
I
get
love
it
it.
dirty or something. But yeah, you guys are great. I love you guys.
no,
We should
the
definitely
same-
do a talk show. You guys ever think about doing something like that? Let's
We
do
could
a
do
talk
it.
show.
I
I already named our talk show, bro.
Oh, I know. I love
Nosneros
it.
said no
This is a talk show. We're doing a talk show right now, Evil.
right now. Like, on air to these
This
people.
reminds me of
Like,
earlier
these
today when we had a friend telling us our business plan.
Oh man.
No, the St. Patty's episode went beautifully. Thank you for everybody that joined, and yeah, I was really excited. Really excited.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about Rachel. She just ruins everything.
Well, left turns are what we live for. Because if we don't have any more on that one, I'd like to
Yeah.
proceed to the next one, where I also get left turned on my story.
I'd like to apologize to the viewers, though. I am a traveling musician, so there are going to be times where I'm not here. I love you guys regardless if I'm here or not, though. So don't think I'm not here and don't care. I have
They know
another
you
job.
don't. We're gonna call it Chaotic Nosneros next.
Oh, man.
No.
My dick is soft.
Okay,
It was like, oh, sadness.
How much did you like
Okay.
music, Evol Cook? Is it just a side quest?
I tell you, man. D&D is my blue chew. Okay, let's.
that ain't no shit. That ain't no shit.
If I ever need it, I'm just like, yep. Let's watch some KED&D right now.
Right. It gets me up when other things don't.
Okay, so now is it time to announce the redo? Is that where we're
Yes.
at
Now
now? Hey, everybody!
we are on the redo of Ocean's Nossera as it is named.
Yeah.
This was the return to Nossera after the first little mini series that I kind of eventually just formed, and I wanted to kind of revisit it and put some more history on the land and kind of go through a little bit more. So we started off as a group of bank robbers that were looking for this relic. They ended up finding the. They ended up turning a robbery into a mass homicide, and then found the relic. It ended up exploding, and shards of it ended up in their skin. They ended up in this void, being chased by hellhounds up to a fire that was surrounded by the 9 guardians of Samius. They convinced them to let them through because they carried the scent of Samius, and they ended up in a lunchroom where they met the jester again, and they also re-met the guard captain, all from the previous Nossera series. And they got a map to lead them to the first flame of Samius to relight the flame, because for some reason the god Samius disappeared when the flames went out on top of the mountain, which was an Easter egg all on its own. And they were supposed to make a right turn at a concrete building. They ended up getting tricked by a previous version of Icum, who turned out to be the father of Kickin, correct?
The father of Kicking Odd 6, yes.
The father of Kickin, and they got lured into the living building, as done in the original prelude of Nossera series. And they blew that bitch up. That's how that motherfucker ended it. And it was was quite an adventure. So there's more to come with that one as well. Yeah. So that was a really good one though. Really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So the big thing with that one. Did you catch the Easter egg? I kind of did talk about it behind the scenes already, but the Easter egg behind that whole setup of Khar Nossera right now.
It was because like we put the flame out, didn't we?
Icum did on the final episode of the prelude. Icum ended up putting out the fires on top of the mountain.
Oh.
So now the fire is out on top of the mountain, and we have to relight it to bring power back to St. Louis.
I love it.
I like that.
I really loved the exchange between the Jester and Smethnall.
Yeah. Yeah. The Jester is definitely one of my favorite NPCs so far on Khar Nossera. He seems to just have, and then now he's got a broken nose. Like, so everyone remembers when Matt shot him, right? So he had the scarf when Matt shot him. Now he's got a broken fucking nose from Matt. From kicking on sticks. Broke his fucking nose. So.
That's great.
He's looking rough.
Damn. I'm
The
gonna have to
good
go back
deed
and watch
goes
the last-
rewarded. Unrewarded, sorry.
Yeah, it was.
So we'll have to. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch those for sure. I feel bad.
You gotta.
Got it.
Not for the Jester's half.
It's
Or
so beautiful.
Feel
so
bad
beautiful.
for kicking on 6.
It started off just pure mayhem right off the get. They opened up the gates, shooting all the guards really fast, and really fast. And it moved on. There was a bunch of golems coming to take them to prison and whatnot. But they ended up finding, like I said, the relic, and it exploded in front of them. And it took them to that whole new place, and that was just pure insanity. Pure fucking insanity.
I feel like I have to work on playing a dumb character because like that bitch is dumb as box of rocks.
Just smash, smash now. Yeah, smash.
I like.
Yeah.
I know Chez likes this part too, but I like that kicking on 6 is just going to. You're the smartest out of the two of us here.
Yeah, because
That was great. And she's like, "Are you her?"
no, it's just two brutes of characters just running through, supposed to be doing this thing, and they're like, "We're going this way." Kicken's like, "Oh, father, I haven't seen you in like what 20 years? That was 20, 30 years." You're like, "But I'm following you now." I'm like, what? No. So I was like, oh man, they're definitely going to see it. This is the living building. They're not going to go inside of it because of how the ending works. The whole you have to leave someone behind. Well,
oh my god, it was crazy. Like as a player, what it was, but like trying to play like true to character, where like Smethnall doesn't fucking know.
She was taking she didn't stand still at the beginning for the damaging of the wraiths. You know what I mean? But luckily, Kickin came up with a character concept. He's like, Mama said when there's ghosts around, you just sit down and quit moving. Like it was like,
yes, like what?
What, dude?
Because it's a complete left turn. I had no idea they were going to go inside the building. So like, I'm looking for the notes. Like I have the notes somewhere of that campaign. Where's it at?
Yeah.
So I go to it, and then in my head, I'm like, cool, they make it past this one. I'm like, fuck, there's 5 pressure plates. There's 2 of them.
How are we gonna
How are they going to do this?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it was great.
It was crazy.
And then they finally figured it out by spreading themselves across. Yeah, it was. Oh, that was beautiful. And then the final
then
one.
we blew up the living building by putting a bean where Icum was.
Daddy left me a bean.
One
Mama
bean.
left me some baked beans.
That one being exploded the mechanism, causing the thing to self-destruct. They were able to get out just in time of it blowing up. I'm like, so they're sitting there talking, so I start counting down, and they're like, wait, we're doing it. No.
That's great.
It was.
She had to open the door because
Yeah, it was.
she's the bronze.
It was tremendous. It was tremendous. It was good though. Really good episode.
No, I'm excited to bring Smethnall back for sure.
I'm excited to be kicking on at 6.
Yeah. What was next on the map? I believe it was the carnival you're supposed to walk past.
Yeah.
So it's one of those. It's just a revisit of Nossera. You know, and that's where we're at. So it's a beautiful one. Definitely, if you haven't seen the prelude, again, they're up there. But
our streams are evergreen.
I plan on doing at least a couple more on this Nossera thing, just to kind of, I don't know, I'm having some fun with it, and it's quite enjoyable. So, yeah, now my fucking living building's blown up, though. So that's crazy.
Question for the mishap we had, the first recording of this episode when we first did it the other week.
When we had Riz too. And did we have someone else?
Yeah,
we
PC.
had almost complete. So I remember you mentioned that there was a chance we could have died the first run through the first time.
I mean, every single time I am DM, just know there's a probability I'm gonna kill somebody. My job is to get as well. Okay, not my job. How I view this job is to get that line of, oh fuck, I have 1 HP. If I don't do something, I'm dead. And I want to push it there. And sometimes I fuck that up and just kill people.
Yeah, like when I almost
He
took
gets a
out
lot of
Jared
pride out
in
of it.
the fucking quest for the Cheddar Grail, dude. I did not mean for that Minotaur to hit that hard. Like,
Yeah.
You hit him, I was like, damn.
right?
I was so proud. So proud. I'm here for the party kills, dude. I'm all about it. I love the tension that it brings. And I don't know.
Oh yeah,
just,
no, don't get me wrong. I was on board. If it happened, it happened. But I was not going to kill anybody.
So, yeah, no, it was a great episode. Great episode. Loved it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the break room. I tried to set it up like a cafeteria, like a
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it.
flickering fucking fluorescence and shit.
Yeah, like they're just like chilling, like on their fucking lunch break. Like, what the fuck?
Basically, like you're not supposed to be here.
Question on the
Yeah.
lunch break scenario.
Mhm.
Did Smethnal ever get to eat the Jester's food? As the Jester's recoiling from his nose being broken, and we had took his food out of
So
the
you guys pick.
Yeah, no,
you guys
that's not like that food.
yeah.
Excellent.
You
So
worked
what-
up an appetite.
What you're saying is the father and oh no, this was a whole different thing, right?
So Kickin is
Ickham's son.
Ickham's son.
Icham's son. Okay.
Mm.
So like father, like son, they both fucked up the jester.
Yes.
Wait,
That's the
Jacob's last name is odd 6?
Ickham the boys odd 6.
The boys odd 6? That how many children?
He is number 5. Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Yeah,
It all comes
I haven't
together
got that
now.
plot further yet.
the lore is growing with the
Oh,
boys
shit.
odd 6 family.
Can always count on Chaotic Evol for lore drops, y'all.
I'm here for the lore.
Here for the lore. There's the roar.
Sweet. Did we have anything further with that one?
I don't think so.
One thing further. Now, had Kicking on 6 jumped into the machine like Ickham did, would he have also been hologrammed into the machine as well?
Correct.
And would the quest have failed? Because I remember you mentioning that only one of the two of us, Smethnal and Kickin, had the glow of Samius.
Oh yeah, that's right. Only one of us smelled weird because Smethanol smelled him like 3 times.
Yeah. So yeah, you would have died. Kicking on 6 would have died. The story would have attempted to carry on with Smethnal. You know what I mean? And whoever would have joined, we'd do some kind of fill-in character or something like that. But ultimately, if you two die, then it's episode over. Credits roll. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
it's unfortunate, but it's one of those. You two are the hooks of the quest line.
Yeah. Well,
So I need you for Tuesdays.
Well, I guess we should move on to episode 18 of Gnome Thugs, Frolicking Manticores.
Frolicking Manticores.
that brings us back to our other DM, DMPZ.
Oh, I didn't get my motorbike ready. This
Okay,
time.
here, get your bike ready.
Okay, ready? Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Don't wait for the 2 well.
I love you guys. Thanks for keeping it weird here at KD&D. All right, so
No.
Just saying.
this episode featured cameos from some of our favorite NPCs and preparations for battle. You could see the town starting to scrape together the last of its able-bodied young men as training commenced under the guidance of Sarah Ironmane. Meanwhile, monsters started attacking from above and around town. Before long, it was clear that they were Manticores. Akrazine struck off on a mission to find an old centaur from a previous episode, who, mistaken her name, called her Acornzine. And fortunately, Kierna was there to carry that back to the rest of the
Yes.
party for us.
Yes.
So grateful for our NPCs today, aren't we?
Yes.
Gave very clear instructions that you should fight and shed no blood south of the freshwater spring that trickled forth from the mountain. And just thank you for your allegiance to your previous agreement with them. Kind of stopping hunting from happening in the area, even though some of the townsfolk had stepped out. You made apologies and brought word back that it was more proper not to, and where were safer hunting grounds. Very game warden of you, Ranger Akrazine.
Fucking morsels.
You know. I don't know. I feel like
Keep
it was
running
kinda made
away.
sense with her because, you know, she hunts. And you got to be, like, respectful of other people's areas.
You keep running away from us, and that is a problem. We are so worried all the time because you just jump in holes, you go frolicking in the fucking forest with centaurs. We don't know what the fuck's going on. You can't just do that to us.
Yeah, Gentario yelled at me for that.
No, that was our fault.
I was screaming at the top of my lungs, "Where's my sister?"
I think I was in the Discord with Nas, and I was telling him like that would have been a perfect use of thaumaturgy because I might have heard it.
Oh.
Yeah, that was. I think I cried on that spot. I'm pretty sure I cried there. So I was like, this fucking. I cry like twice.
I love that.
Fucking
Zarvog
weird,
is the thing mothers do, and yell from windows in the summer.
What made you cry on this one?
Him yelling for some reason, like when he yelled Akrazine, but it was muffled. Like I fucking lost it. Again, like,
Oh, yeah,
I had to mute my shit, dude. And like I was crying. I was laughing so fucking hard, dude. It's the smallest stupid shit that some of you guys say, and I cannot keep composure. There's just no, and I have to mute my shit, dude, because like there's no fucking way.
Yeah, because the first one I was like I just stepped back from the mic and screamed, and then the second one was the muffled one.
Fucking ridiculous, but it's one. If we did this at a table, like this would be a moment where I'd have to step away from the fucking table because there's no fucking way I can handle it. You know what I mean?
It's a good time though.
I'm not gonna
Great
lie,
time.
man. After our trip to Maine and seeing what we could do as a group of people in a cabin, that is going to happen for us one of these days. It needs to, bro. It was such a great fucking feeling, and I love the fact that we were able to do all that, even though it was like music related. We got to fucking do it like in the cabin, and it was like, bro, if we can come here, do D&D, or not just there, but just
like get together in some place.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like the magic we have by just this already,
even online.
If we do that in person, it's gonna be hard to like maintain myself at first. I think.
Whatever, dude. We can have a good time.
That's what I love about it. Like, it's always laughs, dude. Like
when I'm sitting at the table. When I'm sitting at the table, I'm not sitting at the table. Like I'm always standing up to play D&D, and I'll stand up for 4 or 5 hours, dude. And
because like excited,
the excitement and like being able to like do everything. You know what I mean? Because here I gotta like sit down and be here. But I can't. Oh man, if I had the space for it right now, I'd be up and fucking walking back and forth and just. I live for this fucking game, dude. I love this shit so much. So much.
Welcome back, Riz.
What's up?
Yeah, Riz, you got them eyes now.
We did go back and cover a few of the episodes. Were you there for the Return to Khar Nossera?
No, I don't think so.
No, Rizzy the Kid didn't make it.
Okay.
So Rizzy the Kid did make it for the first 26 minutes of the very first try of that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. He came in with one hell of an attitude, and all I remember from that was Chez's character had said something, and I just kind of like looked over and I was like, if you fuck this up, I'm gonna kill you.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
So now we are on the latest episode where
Frolicking
Acornzine was established, and she had a Disney moment in the woods.
I killed a fucking Manticore. For the record, I killed a fucking Manticore, man.
You sure did.
Manticore killed me.
Yes. You I was like literally like, oh shit. I was trying to play it to where I didn't get too far away from Rizzard and Acrazine because I had the protection spell or whatever, or the invisible pass. So I was like hoping, like, because for the most part, every time I moved, they were staying within my boundary. So I was slowly working my way to you because I had healing hands, and I was like, oh shit, he's dead. And then I forgot fucking Glint over here is a goddamn healer. You know? So not only does he break necks,
months are broken. I forgot.
That too, yeah. So I was kind of in mid battle, and I was trying to make my way over to you guys. I saw the Manticore fucking y'all up, so I didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean?
Well, for me, it was the Chuck's Chuck's person going down. You know what I mean? It was one of those like. Yes, if I'd have stayed back, I would have been fine. Gentario's also in a protection mode. Like, if I die, fucking, it is what it is. But, like, I put the spell on Glint, you know what I mean, to make them have to hit me. That way Glint could be my legs and get me everywhere. And I also know that from Gentario's perspective, Glint has taken this, bodyguard stance in the party, and he's adapting to various situations. So the safest place for me to be is on the versatile person, you know what I mean? So so that worked really well. But it was one of those again, like shoot at me, don't shoot at him. You know what I mean? At the very least, I'm gonna save this guy, and I'm gonna make sure that you don't die. And because if he dies, like I'm stuck on this baby sack and on the front.
Yeah. You're just like on your back, like what am I to do now?
Right.
So, like a little turtle.
So if I die, there's a chance that I can be helped, but at the same time, I'm useless. I have no double dash. I can't do my sneak attacks the same way. I can do it differently, but it's I have to come up with a new play style for him. So he's kind of trying to do the support role in a way.
Got you. I have this weird, creepy picture in my head of Gentario like crawling with his hands,
on his nubs.
Like upper body. gonna be like army crawling everywhere.
You know what happened to me is I was watching a bit of Rick and Morty, and then the Purge episode came on, and at the end of it, they're wearing Morty as a backpack, and he's all passed out.
Oh yeah.
But now, like, I'm picturing like Gentario on Glint's back, and just like it feels good, and like, but he keeps dodging, and these like Manticore barbs keep sticking in him. He's like, like, no, please stop dodging.
Oh fuck! Yeah.
How about anybody else? Notes, but my notes consisted of acornzine and a few other things.
One of
I
my favorite parts.
actually took like really good notes this session. Like I have a full page of notes.
What's up, Riz?
One of my favorite moments in the Manticore battle was I took this beautiful Misty Step and got like an amazing fucking slingshot from Zarval. And it was just and it was beautiful because I used the ability to teleport where I knew that Zarval was, and to have him just like launch me forward was just fucking great wizarding in my eyes. If he had any.
Well, you have a pocket full, from my understanding.
He does have a pocket full of Manticore eyes. Yes.
Yeah.
Do I have another pair of eyes in there too?
No.
I think he does. I thought he did.
I'm almost positive you have another set of eyes in there.
I believe they're snake eyes.
Yeah, I have snake eyes and Manticore eyes.
Snake eyes, yes.
Actually, the snake eyes are in my little wizard's hut that I have in Crestor. And the Manticore eyes haven't quite made it there yet because I forgot where the fuck the shed was.
I can't see it.
That's great.
Rizzard goes home. Some gnome is like, "Get out of my kitchen!" Oh, wrong house. Riz goes home. What are you doing here? Oh, wrong house. Riz goes home. Oh no.
Hello?
I did have a question. Why?
Where the fuck is my hut?
What made you go the Manticore direction?
The
PZ.
Oh.
Things unfolding.
Okay.
I had a question for PZ.
Things unseen.
Things unfolding. Yeah.
Gotcha.
We're too close to it to really give you a clear read on all of the outside circumstances.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's up, Matt?
Question for the PZ. So, the Manticore that Glint was trying to hunt down is chasing it around as Gentaro was shooting it. It landed on the building. I didn't get the input to be able to say, like, Glint pulls out his spear, because Glint has a spear on hand. Not in hand, but in his inventory. He can use it anytime. And it says I have 60 feet of range of that shit. What if I've been able to hit the Manticore that's on the building?
I don't remember the VTT currently,
Alright.
but within 60 feet, yes. Usually I only stack vertical feet every like 20 to 30 feet for clarity. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that DM question coming up. Like, well, how much vertical does it count? Because, like, I think 2 to 3, it counts for, like 3 counts for 2.
Yeah.
Because it's harder to throw vertically.
I think it was like...
But, like, 2 squares counts for... Like, if you're going vertical as well as horizontal, then 2 squares, you can count a third square as being vertical rise. But then we're measuring like the height of buildings, most of which are 20 to 30 feet.
Yeah.
That makes my one question I had.
Probably. So within 40 horizontal feet, yes, you could have hit it at 60 feet, assuming it's on a 20-foot ledge, and using the high the Pythagorean theorem.
Another thought with that is if you hold your attack actions where as soon as it starts flying, you want to throw, you could disrupt its flight. Stuff like that as well.
Ooh.
That is another possibility.
DM dependent, you know what I mean? It's one of those you always.
I like it.
Always when you do something out of pocket, always try to verify with DM, of course, first.
Yeah.
Because even if there's rules lawyers out there watching, we always do the rule of cool because we're here to have a good time. Also fucking nuts.
I did open session 1 and 2 by telling you all that. We do roll a cool here. It's here to have a good time and tell a story together as friends.
Yep.
We love that anyone wants to watch and play along at all.
I'm gonna actually hop off here because I have to get up for work in the morning and I'm sleeping.
The truth is, she's an Easter rabbit, and she's got a lot of other hopping to do in the next few days. So. See you later, Bun Bun.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bye, Jess. So, not only was there, like, telepathy within, you know, the sisters and brothers, whatever they are now, we had somebody else speaking to somebody that episode, and it was Gentario speaking to God.
So that's fucking hilarious.
That's great.
God, there's a woman in the background a lot during then.
So I didn't know where I wanted to hit with this one when he started speaking to me in my mind, because again, Gentario is very mechanical. Like he understands the gnome way of building things, but on the technical gear shift working way. He understands mathematics. He doesn't quite understand the science behind magic yet. So telepathy is not something he's done yet. Same, like I said, with the floating disc and everything. It's one of those. Now he's being shown it. Of course, he never got verification on what the fuck happened. So in his head, God was telling him some misinformation. He goes, that doesn't calculate. So now Gentario does, in fact, think he is smarter than the God he talked to. And that's fucking Lord as fuck.
And it's so, and like, I don't think anybody's gonna have the heart to tell the poor man because he just lost his legs. You know what I mean? So it's like, what do we do now? Do we make Kierna fucking continuously give him disinformation? Or
Well, also behind the scenes is where that happened. Like, you guys don't necessarily know that conversation went on.
I know. It's
right.
fucking great. It's like, oh man, I love the lore. I love the setups you guys give each other for things. It's literally improv a lot because PZ would say something right here, and then here's Nosneros doing this with that, whatever, and then I'm just like, what is going on, dude? You know what I mean? So like everybody gives each other like a platform to step on after they throw their fucking recommendation or whatever. It's so cool.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, God?
God? Yo, the first time he did it, he's just like, God? What the fuck?
Dude, it took me out, bro. I was like, this is great. Oh, man.
That's how God communicates.
I like Gentario, man. He's had a rough last 5 years, you know what I mean? But he's just forming slowly by each fucking episode. It was one of those, he was an accidental character at the beginning even, so like to see how far we've come, to see PZ craft such fucking artwork is just insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
really cool fucking experience.
can we now say that Gentario never got his foot in the right direction?
Dude, I'm telling you.
He got his foot in the door as a master gambler, but then the door closed abruptly.
On his foot, yeah, for real, dude. It's he had a rough run, but I don't know if you noticed, he's definitely a little bit more what's the word? Gur. He's just more gur right now. You know what I mean? It's he carries a little bit more animosity with him at this moment. And like I constantly like Gentario has to remind Gentario to calm the fuck down.
Yeah, I hear
Get out of pocket, just say thank you. You know what I mean?
No.
Tremendous.
Sweet. All right. Well, I think that ties it all together for this one.
Come back and see what the Gnome Thugs will do tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. They're stuck between a peak and a hard place. So
Follow Chaotic Evil.
These guys, all these guys wore their shirts today to make us look bad.
Hey, yo, I didn't even realize these two were wearing the shirt, and I looked at PZ, but I wasn't really paying attention to PZ.
Yeah.
And
Great time.
when I had gotten off, not gonna flash his Evol Cook merch either. Follow Evol Cook.
I want to point out that we are one follower away from 100 followers.
Huzzah!
I want to thank everybody. Huzzah indeed. Huzzah indeed. I want to thank everybody that has followed recently and has followed since the beginning of this whole endeavor. We have slowly grown, and it's been a very slow progression, but it's been constant. And I appreciate every single one of you fuckers. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the continuous viewership and the love that you guys do for us. It's the support is real, and we greatly appreciate it.
I want to send a huzzah to our nobles who support us fiscally as well as by being here with their time. Definitely making what we do better and more available because we're able to expand a little bit faster and have the resources to lean on. So thank you to our nobles. Thank you to our subscribers.
Huzzah to our nobles.
Huzzah!
Were you rating tonight?
Oh, I think it's only proper.
Okay. All right. So as always, we have our credits to roll, and then we'll come back and give you guys something to watch.
We're gonna drop you off in someone else's stream.
Yeah,
it is what it is. It's a community effort.
It's daycare, kind of, essentially.
Yeah, for nerds.
I got
It's
a
nerd
suggestion.
What's up?
I got a suggestion on the raid. Do you want to raid Tavern of Bad Decisions? They've been watching the last few of ours. They're on tonight. They're still on right now.
Yep. We will do that. I will look it up right now. We do have. There will be a Resident Evil. Will there be?
What are you doing?
Will there be a Resident Evil this week?
I didn't have anything planned.
No, because I was supposed to be in Florida already.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you want to sneak one in later,
Find out tomorrow if there will be a Resident Evil.
Yeah. We'll keep you guys.
I mean, I did kind of tell my wife I'm available Thursday, so.
Okay, then fuck it. We're good.
Yeah.
I'm on
no
vacation.
Resident Evil.
No Resident Evil. We're setting it in stone right now. But there will be a DND tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. But anyways, we're gonna head out to our credits, and we'll be right back.
Father didn't want me to leave the house, but I wanted to go up the mountain and see at least what the horses see.
What do you mean by that?
I could run in the pasture when I want. I could sleep when I want. I could graze when I wanted. Why would I leave? It wasn't until you and your adventure friends came and offered me food that I realized how much more there was outside the stable.
She's a fucking horse.
She leads you to the stables.
Not the stable. She's a horse, dog.
I was mostly raised by the horses.
Why was she raised by horses? Put a trough on that bitch.
I was just being patient.
She's like the female Mowgli if she was raised by horses. Dude, she just wants to lay her back in that fucking warm summer hay.
She's a fucking horse.
This is where we end Act 2.
Hell yeah, Matt. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. We do have our raid ready to go. We are raiding a fellow D&D homie that watches our stream.
Huzzah!
So,
See if I can get it
make
fast
sure you
enough.
guys, if you haven't already, follow them. Put some love into the comments, and shout out to KED&D, of course. You know what I mean?
D&D.
So, without further ado, I don't think we've ever had Matt or Rizzy do it. So, if you guys want to Rochambeau for who ends the stream,
Rock, paper, scissors.
yeah, Rochambeau.
Throw it on shoot.
Well, paper,
Rock,
scissors,
paper, sir.
All right, give it a Matt.
All right, Matt wins.
Oh fuck!
So, shout out to all our homies. Shout out to Kaotic Evol. Shout out to Evol Cook. Shout out to Beyond the Deep.
Hell yeah. You want to say our little saying? We have 20 seconds. We got our little saying. Do you know what our saying is when we end?
Well, much to all of you.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't want to rush you, but the raid is like, it's happening. All right, guys, we'll see you over there. We love you. We'll see you guys tomorrow.